You kind of missed some shit, and then you kind of didn't miss some shit.
Eugenic talk.
We sure did, but now it's time to start talking about eugenics, because everybody can hear your lovely voices.
We put it on air yesterday, like 2 weeks ago. We did it on air. Who cares?
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, Canon Dab.
Yeah,
Oh,
Canon
God,
Dab,
pardon me.
that's my boy.
Oh, man, it's gonna be something. Alright! Let's get down to fucking business.
Let's,
To defeat.
Make sure to put up the Discord stream.
Yeah.
have to guide
We'll do that
Owen.
as soon as the game started, don't worry.
Oh, right, you need the game open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the stream is slightly. Yeah, say this. Yeah, the stream depicts stuff like
that opening again.
Discord. The Discord stream stuff is a lot faster.
yeah.
Oh god, my main thing on Twitch is completely white!
What?
Anyways,
This is your theme?
we're just gonna we're just gonna jump right into it.
Hey gamers, we're gonna jump right
Yay!
into it.
We've got
Oh no, I just called you all racist.
It's not the same thing.
who
Yeah,
was it?
it's a
Who was
joke.
in Paris, Joshy? We need to know.
I actually don't understand
What?
that.
Paris.
You don't
What the fuck
understand
you
who was
talking
in
about?
Paris?
Joshy, I just need you to look up who was in Paris, and you'll understand why immediately.
I feel like this is gonna
Oh,
blow
this
up in
thing
my
actually
face.
does stop the pops.
Kanye
Nice.
song.
Just don't say it out loud, but you can discover who's in Paris. Who's pinging me in the funny little cod? Oh, die machine upgrades can now be found in certain regions. Hey, that's cool.
Oh!
So you can get. Wait, that means you can get Die Shockwave and fucking Outbreak now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking Die Electro Bolt, but that works too.
Whenever I'm playing public
Actually,
matches
yeah,
with
that's
Die
what I
Machine,
meant,
they
Die
always just
Electro
fucking
Bolt.
like, they always get the, oh hey, opening's playing!
So I mean, sorry.
The Rockabilly Jackass. Sorry. I actually introduced my Rockabilly Jackass friend to the concept of fat evil, and he just said it was the best goddamn thing he's ever heard in his life.
Okay.
What is the concept of fat evil? Is it just fat people who are evil?
It's, what is it, fucking, the SBFP had this funny little thing about how in all of David Cage's games there's a character who's fat and evil. So therefore, yeah. Alright!
That was the entire bit.
So now then, we've got 52 tips that we're gonna be reading through, basically.
Yep.
to find the truth.
And Orange, I
You,
suppose you have
the
that
guide
fucking
for that, right?
guide out.
Oh, yep, let me get my little guidebook out. I need to fucking see the shit.
It's a good thing that you
Good thing it's
Nice
capturing that.
wallpaper. Hey, it's still
no.
sick wallpaper,
Was it
man.
the panty?
At
Was
least
it the
was
panty?
jam carotid berry.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it the panty and stocking wallpaper? Did they catch you down bad in 4K?
That's not actually showing up on the stream, so only you guys are seeing my fucking wallpapers. That's good, I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, they
Good
caught
enough.
you in 4K.
There are
Let
some.
me get this straight from last time. Even
There are
if
some
we get all
questionable
the
ones.
fragments right on the first try, we still have to play it all over again to get the true ending.
The wording's a little vague. I think that's
you
how
wrote-
it's gonna go. Alright, so, the first one's on page 4. It's the second one.
To answer your thing, Wild Rook, we do have a guide with us, and we're pretty confident in it, so don't worry.
Yeah. Alright. A local explanatory meeting. This fragment is required first. I think. Yeah, this is the first one. Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Who wants to be a government official?
Wait, do we have
I'll
more
do
in here?
it.
Is Nora in here? You should be.
No, he's not.
I guess he just didn't. Alright. Do you want to ping him or whatever?
I could do the voice if you
He's
want.
probably late. For a moment,
Wait, why did I
thought
do that in
Cap's-
COD? God damn it!
For a hot second, I thought Cap's shitpost with Takano was actually a part of the fucking stream.
Alright, Shelly, if
Oh,
you want to
that'd
be
be
the
good.
government official, you can. Did you do like an almost spot-on Nelson laugh?
Yeah.
No, that's just how I. That's just how I do. You can also sound a lot like Ralph Wiggum.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just resizing my windows so I can actually see it
Okay.
properly.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
So, the dam construction will bring in new jobs and revitalize the local industry.
That's not what we're saying!
Okay,
Oh,
Bone's
wait,
taking
no,
initiative.
Rogue, you
No,
go.
Bone's taking initiative. He can go.
Who the hell gave you permission to build a dam here? You squeeze tax money from us, and this is what we get in return.
I think this might be multiple villagers.
Okay, just do it.
Yeah, I'll finish this, then you go.
Who do you think pays your salaries, huh?
Look,
Okay.
we're trying to explain this to you.
We don't want to hear your excuses. We don't want to know when you'll stop the construction. Not the
You're useless! Bring the Minister of Construction here! He'll get to the bottom of it!
Shut up, you yuppie!
Oh god.
Hey, you're paid with our tax money. So why the hell are you talking down to us from up there? Come down here and let us speak face to face.
The auditorium is filled with angry shouting and rabbles. The sign at the entrance says, Hinamizawa Dam Construction Explanatory Meeting. Every time the official on the stage tried to say anything, the citizens packed into the room silenced him with their shouts. Trying to ignore them, the official continued to explain the pros of the dam, but they just further infuriated them. Between the stage and the citizens, there was an open area where the police squad is standing by. If they weren't there, the citizens would jump on the stage and start a riot. Oh! This is Hanyu talking!
All of this in the back of the auditorium.
I look away for a second, and now everyone's suddenly...
It's obvious to anyone that they're being swallowed by their anger. They've become filled with a bloody red rage. The anger that came from a certain purpose becomes a purpose in itself, and it creates a vicious cycle, where anger leads to more anger. Anger is a necessary emotion for humans. People face many difficulties in their lives. Anger gives them the motivation to fight and conquer such difficulties. Therefore, anger is an essential part of life itself. So I will never reject anger itself. However, anger like this, that goes beyond normal, makes people forget their purpose. That is no longer an essential part of life. As the blood rushes to their head, a person can't even remember what they've done. They go out of control. Such emotions are very painful, sad, and difficult to endure. I can very clearly see the villagers who live alongside us turning into demons. I understand the rules of the human world. The power of an individual can't be compared to the power of the government. To be able to fight, an individual needs to become part of a larger unified power. But to steer that unified power in the right direction is extremely difficult. The cycle of anger leads to more anger. Not anger that helps you live, but anger that exists only for anger. It's just like being a demon. And this emotion is capable of violently rousing us from our long, peaceful slumber. Everyone is immersed in their own anger. We lived peacefully with the villagers while we slept quietly. Yet now we've awakened, like the world is trying to return to that age when demons had to rise from Oligophagy Swamp. Keep shouting at everyone to get them to calm down. But my voice can't reach them because of the vicious cycle of anger. Even so, I'll continue shouting, hoping even one of them will hear my voice. Because if I don't do anything, the demons may awaken. Demons that went into a deep sleep may reawaken because of this commotion. Oh wait, there's more than one demon?
Maybe,
I think they're metaphorical.
I think.
I mean, the entire village is supposed to be, like, descended from...
Said, awaken the other sleeping demons, so that implies there are more than just Hanyu around.
Yeah, Akuma from Street Fighter 4 is gonna come here and he's gonna do his cool moves.
Yeah, I think the lame
talking about
answer is that
Higurashi.
they're metaphorical.
And let's not forget about Orda. He's coming too.
The Helltaker girls are now canon.
Now, have you ever heard of Draman? The iconic Mortal
The
Kombat
fucking
Deadly Alliance
Mortal Kombat
character.
Deadly Alliance trigger?
Yeah. Draman will be here.
There is a name I never thought I'd hear again.
Helltaker will be real in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
You mean
Fucking
Hellraiser?
demon hair.
No,
Wait,
Helltaker.
I'm gonna.
Helltaker.
I guess. I don't know. I guess so long as Hanya's not on screen, it's just gonna be general narration. I don't know.
Pandemonica, please.
All of a sudden, the atmosphere changed. Looking up, I saw that the angry exchange between villagers and those on the podium had devolved into confrontation between the villagers themselves. What's going on?
Sadako's dead? Okay, hey, Sadako's dad's here. Shut up!
There you go.
Shut up in there, will ya? Those are your reasons, not ours. Don't pull us into this, you old hag.
Who the hell cares? The hell you say, you bastard!
Hey, hey, hey!
Do that!
I knew you were gonna do
I
that.
have to. I have
God
to do
damn
I'm
it.
Sorry.
Thank you!
To do with Benny from New Vegas, but that's better.
What in the
Don't you know
goddamn-
who you're talking to? This is Oryo-san. You've got some nerve, huh? Who the hell do you think you are?
Shut up! Sonozaki, so what? I'm Hojo! Get your goons away from me!
I like this guy!
Hey, Hojo! How dare you say that you want the village to be submerged? How much are they paying you?
Shut up, you old geezer! Listen, there are plenty of poor people in Hinamizawa. Not everyone is rich and has fields all over the mountains like you do. I'm satisfied with the compensation from the government. We've been offered to provide us with public housing. Yet you're ruining everything, you assholes! Don't pretend you're the same as us. If you want to fight with the government, why don't you fight by yourself? Then who's going to pay? You? I'm poor and I have 2 kids at home. I was planning to start a new life by leaving here in peace after getting compensation from the government and finding a job elsewhere. But you... Since when do you represent me, huh? You think you're that important, or what?
Hey, 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 Hojo!
Wait, that's me.
Wait, what? I thought that it was just a normal
I
villager.
thought it was a different guy.
It can be
Well,
anybody.
he said, hey, hey, hey. That's why I wanted to take it.
You go.
Hey, hey, hey! Hojo! How dare you betray us! Now get out! Get out of the village!
Sure, I'll be happy to. But you're gonna pay what I'm entitled to, right? You're gonna pay me every yen of the compensation I was going to get from the government. Even if I wanted to leave the village, I don't have the money. If you're gonna pay me, I'll leave straight away.
Hojo is right. There are plenty of residents who are willing to leave. You 3 families shouldn't drag us into this.
Hell is this? Who just spoke? Come on, who was it?
If you want to stay, then stay. Wait, no, that's somebody else. Crimson, do you want to go?
If you want to stay here, then stay. We have the right to leave. Don't interfere.
Bring a little thing to remind me.
That's right. Back the hell off, you damn Sonozaki hag.
Woof.
Government official.
Jelly! Jelly!
Oh, yeah.
Need it on set.
Sorry, my mom was bothering me. She was texting me. Of course, we'll compensate the people who support the damn construction plan. We most certainly will not steal the land from you.
Shut up, government dog! Are you trying to divide the village? I, Hojo. You don't deserve to breathe the village air. Hold your breath and suffocate to death.
Screw you! Screw you, old hag! I'll murder your ass! Step up front, you damn hag!
Catch me outside!
Hey! Stay out of this, you fat pig!
Very good. That was very good, Hojo. I haven't been this pissed off in so long. You'll get what you deserve. Look forward to it. Somebody hasn't spoken yet. Get him, Hojo!
Tyler, keep the trick.
Oh my god.
Oh
Get
my
him,
god. Get him.
Go get him, boy.
Shut. You gonna finish that remark, Nora? God, you sound like the auto-generated fucking dialogue from that Mii game for the fucking 3D Tomodachi Life. You sound like the fucking auto-generated text from Tomodachi Life.
Oh god!
I love Markiplier!
Guys, let's keep going.
Alright, okay.
Jelly!
Hey! Stop this violence! All of you, stop it! Stop it!
Michael, bring it on! Come and get some!
Round 1. Fight!
Everyone is being tainted with the bloody red anger. And I can only watch. The least I can do is to apologize for the tragedy that is about to happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is how things started. From this day onward, the Hojo family and the Sonozaki family will wage a feud against each other, and the Hojo family will become ostracized within the village. This marks the beginning of Satoko and Satoshi's lives of tremendous hardship.
Oh wow, that was it? Holy shit.
Alright. 1 of 50, let's go!
An in-depth chapter.
It was only like 20 minutes long, holy shit.
Yeah, this is kind of what I expected. Like,
Now that was good.
Hopefully.
Also, Chelly, I know. No, I was talking about the rage mechanic because they said they had bloody red anger.
Cool.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, that
Yeah,
character who was called Rage
Alright, we
from
are on-
Best
No.
Friends.
Alright, so
Fragment.
that's one.
We are on fragment 2 now. Where the
Because
fuck
my brain, upon hearing bloody red anger, thought it's just
Wallpaper's a stick.
Oh, like,
It's just
here's
like
the-
your
every
main
time that
character.
happens, you are going to see a different wallpaper. It changes like every couple of minutes.
Cool.
that's
Yeah,
the
mine's set to
30.
rotate every 30.
Page 5.
yeah, mine's 30.
This
Mine's
one.
every 30.
Rika Faraday.
Oh, fuck, who's talking?
Probably Rika?
I ran into Satoko while on my way to the grocery store for my mother. Satoko said she was going there too. So we decided to go together. After exchanging our shopping lists, it became easy to guess what the other family would be having for dinner. Satoko's family is having grilled fish and cooked vegetables. We're having Salisbury steak. Mine sounds so very good. I don't mind the grilled fish, but it's the vegetables I'm less fond of. I'm certain there's still plenty of pumpkin left from the other day. And I bet you'll be getting a lot tonight. Or Satoko. I don't appreciate knowing that Pumpkin is going to show up on the dinner table. Neat. I don't like Pumpkin no matter how it shows up.
I can hear her playing the stream in the background.
Rika, you have some food you're not fond of, don't you? That's Right? You don't like Daifuku, the cream pops, or anything sweet, don't you?
No, she likes hard liquor!
Not that I don't like those things. I just choose not to eat them. If I wanted to, I could eat sweets forever. I could even eat pumpkin pie, too. Nipa!
There you go, that one's already on tape.
Oh, it's not fair that you're not a picky eater! Conversations like this are how I have fun. Satoko is my best friend. I usually don't like grocery shopping, but if I'm with Satoko, I can make it into an enjoyable evening stroll. Near the supermarket, there's a grocers and other shops forming a little shopping district. The grocery store is busy this time of day. All the housewives in Hinamizawa gather here to shop. Since Satoko and I have different things to buy, we decide to do our shopping separately. Bender.
Welcome, welcome! Oh, Rika-chama! Are you shopping for your mother? What a good girl.
Nipa! I'm a good girl who can go shopping by herself.
Wow, you really are a good girl. Here, I'll give you this.
There were several candies from the owner's occasional asthma attack inside a sieve full of change hanging in the front. He picked out a sweet from there and gave it to me.
Wait, did he give her anti-asthma medication? His candy?
No, he sucked on the candy so bad.
Anti-Texas and meds.
It was my favorite flavor. Strawberry milk. Ichigo gyunyu.
What?
Ichigo gyunyu.
I don't know.
Strawberry milk.
Okay.
Yeah, gyunyu is milk. Ichigo is strawberry.
As a wise man once said, I do not speak Japanese.
I don't speak
I'm sorry, I do not speak Japanese.
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
Alright, anyways, Satoko.
I had a feeling that line was gonna come out. Fucking Zetsuno no Shiba or whatever.
I didn't
Shima.
read the part of
Oh
my
god,
lunch.
yeah, okay.
Sorry, that one's on me.
That's fine, it's
I
fine.
put it in my pocket so I can brag about it to Satoko later. I get a lot of fun of teasing Satoko and making her jealous. She always overreacts. So I never get bored when I'm with her.
What are you having for dinner tonight, Rika-chama? Ground pork?
We're making Salisbury steak. We're going to put flower-shaped fried eggs on top and draw pictures on them with ketchup.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
I enjoy that conversation while filling my shopping basket. Then I overheard some women whispering. They're talking about something that's a little harsh. They're talking about Satoko.
How long do those village traders plan to stay here? They should just leave. They don't even have the guts to go shopping themselves and make their daughter do it instead.
The woman went on and on. Ever since the Hojo family and the Sonozaki family got into a huge fight at the explanatory meeting for the dam project, the Hojo family has been ostracized within the village. At first, there were a significant number of families in favor of leaving like the Hojos. The main branch of the Sonozakis led a push to completely solidify the village's opinion. And as that tone of unified resistance grew stronger, the pro-evacuation family steadily grew quiet. Public harassment led by the Sonozakis and the Kimiyoshis, two of the three families with powerful influence on the village, also played an effect too. The Sonozaki family made the Hojo family into an example, and ensured there would be no more pro-evacuation supporters. Ancestors of the villagers have lived here for generations, Villagers also know that they themselves will be buried in this village, so this harassment put a lot of pressure on them. Who was it that agreed to make the Hojo family the leader of the pro-evacuation group at the explosive meeting anyway? The same people no longer said anything. They even joined in on harassing the Hojo family. The harassment they faced then became pressure from the entire village. The Hojo family is hardly wealthy, and they haven't paid the town council fees in a long time. When things were peaceful, nobody said anything about it. But now that the wind was blowing a different way, the Hojo family was asked to pay off all of their late council fees immediately. It wasn't an amount they could afford, but the Hojos recognized a fight was being picked with them and they responded to it. And so the Hojo family quit the council. That only played right into the village's evil plan. Making an enemy of the town council meant facing vicious harassment. For example, the place the Hojos dumped their trash was a provisional dumping site established by the town council and the waste management department. Under the council agreement, only council members could use it. Ever since the day the Hojo family quit the village council, their trash bags were returned to their front door.
God, they're petty.
That is.
Very petty. Furthermore, all the bags were torn. On top of that, a sign went up on the hedge road near the Hojo family. It said, "Private road, no trespassing. Only council members permitted." A stubborn old man stood and guarded the road, saying he would not let any of the Hojo family members pass through.
That's highly illegal.
Private road is private property opened up to the public, so it looks just like a normal road. However, as private property, the owner can forbid anyone else to pass through whenever they like. More and more, the village piled on vicious harassment. Fear of antagonism spread throughout the entire village. And people became afraid that if they supported the Hojo family, they'd go through the same thing. This has made the Hojo family even more isolated. Grown-ups haven't told their kids about what's going on, so Satoko isn't harassed in any way at school. But it wasn't hard to imagine she'd probably spend her days feeling anxious when she could hardly breathe. Even the women whispering in here aren't saying anything directly to Satoko. It's not like she doesn't notice their muttering in the cold stairs. When did this village become so cold towards her? As her best friend, it's very sad for me. Satoko's shopping experience is nothing like mine. When I say hello or buy things, I usually get treats or a discount, but that doesn't happen to Satoko. On the contrary, she's served last on purpose. Sometimes shop owners even pretend they don't hear her. Obviously, people don't want to have anything to do with her. Satoko had been weaving through the housewives, crowding the shop, telling the fishmonger what she wanted, but she kept getting ignored. He's decided to keep her smile and pretend she doesn't mind, but I know it was far too painful for her to endure. At that point, Satoko dropped her coins on the ground. Maybe her finger got stuck on something when she was trying to put the change back into her wallet. I ran through the crowd to help her pick them up. As I did, I noticed something. Satoko dropped a lot of coins and is struggling to pick all of them up, but nobody is helping her. It's not just that. It's almost like they're acting like they don't even see her there. Satoko isn't expecting anyone to help her since she's the one who dropped them. But there are so many not even once trying to aid her. Satoko, I'll help you. I'm okay, Rika. Reaction is all I need to tell how hurt she is. Furthermore, when I started to help Satoko, other housewives started to pick up the coins too. It's as if it's the natural thing to do. They can only help if a shrine maiden in the Furude family does. If I didn't help, I would have disregarded her completely. And the fact that other people helped only because I did hurts Satoko even more. Grab the coins from the housewives without thanking them. I'd rather spit at them than do that. Thank you very much, Rika. Everyone. If she didn't thank them, people would talk about that too. Satoko forced out her words of gratitude. Housewives looked down at her with blank expressions. I can't stand this. I can't stand what Satoko is going through right now. We're done. Let's go, Satoko. Sure. Grabbed Satoko's arm and pulled her away. I was frustrated, sad, and bitter. What has Satoko done? Reality is just too cruel. Everyone loves me. But can I share that love with Satoko? Satoko would be wondering why people treat me so differently. I shouldn't come shopping with her. Or rather, I should have done her shopping instead. Satoko? What is it, Rika? I feel bad that you dropped your coin. Here's something that'll make you happy. I wanted to at least ease her pain a little bit. I pulled out the strawberry milk candy I just received. But Satoko refused to take it. That candy was given to you. My hand froze. She saw me getting this candy. That person wanted you to eat it. Oh, if I did, it'd be rude. Satoko turned her back on me and kept walking. Without even saying goodbye, she continued on to her house with the shopping bags in her hands. I only wanted to ease her pain, but I ended up rubbing salt in her wound. How can I call myself her best friend? If I could, I would have crushed the candy right there!
Damn. Fucking. That's.
Man, Oreo is the fucking worst.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Takano was good, but I'm saying they kind of deserve the.
I'll be real with you. Fucking.
Keiichi's
like, I live in this village. I love this village. Fuck this village.
Yeah,
I kind of
want to see the extermination again. That was pretty based.
What too much sterilized the dumpster, motherfucker.
My man said yes. Ethnic cleansing. Let's go.
Yes,
Look at my boy AC out here being like, you know, genocide's pretty based right now.
Listen, AC.
Too hot for Twitch.
You answered right.
Okay.
Those fucking Hinamizawas had it coming.
They had it coming.
With their brain parasites and their weird fascination with their maid cafe.
What?
Like, AC, you're like,
Wait, are you doing actual racism now?
I can't wait for the
what?
Mountain Dogs in Tokyo to wipe this place out again. Just you wait until the Mountain Dogs open up those bunker doors and there's a secret Soviet lab with a demo.
I'm not even.
With a Demogorgon.
I know. The next one is Dam Construction Operation Withdrawal.
That was not Cold War, that was Stranger Things, by the way. I'm mixing up my
Markiplier.
references for what.
It's Markiplier!
Jacksepticeye.
Hold on a sec. Where's Markiplier? Where is he? There he is. Alright, Markiplier's going back in the shed now. Sorry for being late. I had an unusually large number of patients today. Thank you for coming, Lieutenant Colonel Irie. Tomitake stood up sullenly and saluted when he saw Irie come into the room. Alright. Stop calling me Lieutenant Colonel. I'm a doctor. I just can't get used to military ranks. Can you call me Director instead?
We used some LP.
Understood, Director Irie. Oh, fuck.
Just call me something unassuming, like the Director.
Call me Führer.
Call me High Chancellor Irie.
Call me Irie Skywalker. No.
Call me President of Life.
Yo, it's
Call
like
me-
poetry. They rhyme.
Call me Master
lasagna.
Mr. Chief Irie.
Tomitake,
Cobblestone.
of course. What am I, some kind of suicide squad? Tomitake, of course, knew that Irie didn't like to be called Lieutenant Colonel, so some kind of joke. They laughed casually together. On the other hand, Takano looked rather fed up with it. She couldn't stand hearing the same joke over and over, even thinking of talking to Tomitake about it herself. But she didn't want to hurt his feelings, so she simply never had the chance. Maybe it's because of how Tomitake pronounces it, but she keeps hearing Risa, Lieutenant Colonel in Japanese, Nisa. When she heard it like that way, she kept hearing Irie Risa, and every time Tomitake said it. Or Rise? Yeah. When Takano told Irie about it, he had a good laugh. Today was just a simple meet and greet, tomorrow was the actual meeting. Tomitake had already arrived, but there would be more inspectors from Tokyo at the meeting, waiting to hear about the progress that had been made. Anyway, I heard the whole village is all up in arms about the dam construction project. You can say that again. The village is in such a mess. I participated in a local municipal explanation meeting as an official, but the whole thing was a lie with angry shouts and profanities. After the basic Hinamizawa Dam project was announced, the village was consumed with an uproar. The government retracted their plans for concessions rather early on. They made their aggressive stance clear. They didn't want the locals to take advantage of them by showing their willingness to compromise. However, that backfired horribly. As they had historical ties to the land, the government's actions only made their bonds stronger. Neither the government nor the locals wanted to back down. Blah, blah, blah.
People from Hinamizawa are rather hot-tempered. Maybe because they're descendants of demons.
It's not funny. That wild meeting lasted all night. I feel your pain. Really, it's not funny, Tomitake-san. So what's going on with the dam construction? Are they really going to submerge this village? Tokyo is applying the pressure to the situation too. Things might seem clamorous on the surface, but in truth, the supporters behind it are wavering rather hard. I hope their pressure produces results soon. The whole village is buzzing with action from dusk till dawn, and I worry the villagers' minds are growing agitated. Sometimes I just have to listen to my patients go on and on about their opinions about the dam construction plan.
Why do you even listen to them? You're too nice.
I have to. I'm a clinical director first and research center director second. It's part of my job to listen to them. That's very nice of you. It's admirable. I know the people in Tokyo will call off the plan sooner or later, but the villagers don't. So let the list live in fear they might be forced to leave the land where they'll live for generations.
Even if they're told to leave, they don't have the money, and a lot of them are old. Maybe some wanted an increased amount of compensation they'd be offered, but the government changed its mind. I don't think it's possible for them to come to a peaceful agreement at this point.
There were actually some villagers who were satisfied with the amount they were willing to leave. However, the Sonozaki family didn't want to change their stance against the issues. They're actually leading the villagers in a fight against the government. There are blaring announcement vans everywhere, and ads and flyers are attached to the circulation notices. Also, they keep chanting "fuck poor people" for some reason. It's a serious matter for him. It's a serious matter for him. I guess I can understand. I hope the construction plan will be called off soon, for their sake. Once it's called off, the village will become peaceful once again. I know that, of course. Things are moving right along in Tokyo, so please give us a little bit more time.
I've heard a rumor from Tokyo that you're having problems finding a way to pressure the Minister of Construction. Is that true?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I heard myself that they were having a little problem with some of the details. Talking about powerful people supporting her, that in control of Japan. There were some things they excelled in, but also other things they weren't too good at. Finding a way to put pressure onto the Minister of Construction fell into the latter.
In all seriousness, though, we really will be facing any requests to leave this area because of dam, right?
Of course not. I can guarantee that won't happen. It's just taking longer than we thought, that's all. So please, continue your research. Told that if things can't be resolved peacefully, then we may have to use drastic measures. Drastic measures? What do you mean, Tomitake-san? You don't need to worry about that part, Director Irie. Just let us take care of it. I see. Okay. Thank you for your work.
I'm Director Irie. Dam construction project will be called off. It's already been decided.
As Takano giggled, Tomitake laughed too. However, Irie couldn't understand what was so funny, so he felt left out. Irie only understood the meanings of the drastic measures when he examined the young boy he'd never seen in the village before. Oh?
That was abrupt.
It's all connected!
Also, Chelly, technically speaking, isn't, Tomitake is like part of the Japanese municipal government. Like
yeah, in the anime, his role is just literally, yo, what's up? I'm exposition photographer dude.
Wait, they didn't go into his role in the government?
Basically, no. They just said that. I don't even know if I'm saying spoilers, so I should shut up.
That's fine.
He's from the company.
Jeez, I saw your background. Relax. All I want is everything.
What the fuck is my background? Oh, that, yeah, Morgan.
Nice!
Nice.
I'm sure got the people on Twitch can't see. Chapter.
You sure about that?
So,
I mean, you could have shown it on Twitch, but...
Page 3. Jiro Tomitake.
We'll finally learn more about Markiplier.
It's true. I'm the king! Forecast said there was a chance of rain in the evening. I didn't think it would rain so hard. Instead, I waited in an abandoned bus stop for the rain clouds to clear. I'm sorry, Takano-san.
Jiro-san, I knew his poor, so don't worry about it.
Takano-san giggled. Although she said the weather might change suddenly, I dragged her out of here. Because Steve from making her come along and ending up ruining her precious day off. I have to go back to Tokyo tonight, so I'll be waiting a while before I can return to Hinamizawa. I didn't want to spend my last day at a cheap hotel in Okinomiya. I asked her to go for a stroll. It's just... I'm really sorry. She teased me for a while, but only a little. She was actually enjoying driving me into a corner. That was just her way of communicating, and I find it very charming. I think I've become captivated by her. But on her part, I'm just an auditor from Tokyo. She's being nice to me, and it's definitely not because she likes me personally. I feel like I might have used my position to drag her out here. That made me a little depressed. I probably should think this slight fever I have is due to nothing more than a cold. She was the type of person who made it clear when she disliked something. She wouldn't say it directly, but she would use all kinds of indirect expressions that meant the same thing. So I want to believe that she's out here because she might even be a little bit attracted to me. I am a peak physical condition. I SMH'd my head as I frowned upon my selfish thoughts. She chuckled as though she knew what I was thinking. I must have starting to go red after that.
That women don't need people though. So why are you hanging with a weirdo like me?
A weirdo? No way! You're fascinating, Takano-san. Actually, I feel bad making you spend a day with someone like me.
Of course, I've decided to devote my life to my work, but life is too dry with only that. I need to switch gears once in a while. Besides, communicating with the opposite sex is good for the brain.
It's all good of a man to help you clear your head.
Would you feel refreshed just being with me?
Crimson saying a strong hunk of a military man made me realize I want to see Tomotage in Hunk's outfit from fucking Resident Evil.
Hey, he does look good in that.
I'm an extraction point.
Don't know that it isn't Tomitake under that armor.
True. That could be possible.
Calm down, Mr. Grim Reaper. She gives me an impish smell that makes my heart skip a beat. I tried hiding my embarrassment so you wouldn't even notice my ears going red. Of course! When I'm with you, you know, I do feel refreshed, yeah! Besides, if you learn about avian photography, I'll gain a buddy to share my hobby with. So, next time I'll bring my old camera. It's really expensive to buy a new one, you know?
Thank you. I would love to learn about the avian photography that you're so intrigued by. I'm looking forward to joining you on a stroll next time. So, I don't need to buy a camera, do I?
No. Try out my old camera first. If you enjoy it, you can buy a new one for yourself. I'll send it to you when I get back to Tokyo.
Thank you. Then I'll have you critique my photos when you come next time.
Make sure to find those hidden PP stickers I have lying around Hinime's out.
Fantastic! That's a Dead Rising thing, right?
It is a Dead Rising thing, yeah.
Okay. I can't believe it's actually kept.
The game transitions into like a 3D game, and you just become talking or taking photos of zombies.
Like, you do realize now saying PP photos, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. They're photo point stickers you can find in Dead Rising.
You gain extra PP.
What else would they be, Bone?
Pictures of penis.
PP's.
God damn it, Josh!
PP stands for. It's unsuppressed
The obvious fucking joke. If you're on,
No, I'm just saying, like.
Obvious joke, man.
Joking aside. Joking aside.
It's Dead
Look,
Rising.
Tomitake might grab a boob. His penis is in a combative mood. Sure. I can hardly wait to see him.
They'd be nothing compared to yours. It'd be my very first time doing it, you know.
While she keeps her cool and smiles, all I can do is blush and scratch my head. Am I being conceited? I can't help but think that Takano-san likes being with me. With mere flattery, I don't think that you come along this far. Oh, no. Taking women's flattery seriously is the mistake I always make. I should assume that she's attracted to me.
By the way, this the first time you've been alone like this?
Yeah, you're right. Usually the director or some other research staff is around.
I don't know anything about you. I don't know exactly what you do in Tokyo or what you've done in the past. I wonder what you do in self-defense.
I was an instructor for a while. But I was injured and I hurt my eye. I can live my life normally, but they made a big deal out of it. And ever since, all I do is desk work. swear they stuck a needle in there afterwards, and I built some sort of weird religious monument. Takano-san giggles, saying I must have done something silly to cause the injury. When I helped PR with our magazine, I became fascinated by photography. Cameras have the power to make people happy. I bet you don't know what I'm talking about, but it's true! Since I decided to take paid photos, my life has been a lot happier.
How can a
Twice the price of one once.
How can a camera make someone happy?
Well, a camera takes a snapshot of a moment of life. Of course, you want to capture a moment that's filled with happiness, right? Look for happiness through the viewfinder, and then you get a big happiness score. As you search, you realize your everyday life is actually filled with happiness. For example, a dandelion sprouting from the crack and the asphalt is just a weed in a busy life. When you look at through the viewfinder, it's a gift to let you know that spring is approaching. You capture and put in an album, and every time you open the album, you remember the happy feeling you've had when you took that picture.
You always feel that way when you take your pictures?
Sure! I don't have ambitions of taking artistic photos or capturing a dramatic prize-winning moment. That's not important to me. I want those moments we don't notice. Helping us recognize those little moments of happiness is the greatest thing about cameras. So I'm really glad to be able to see Hinamizawa through my viewfinder. I have a tendency to go overboard when I talk. Most of the time, Takano-san playfully twists my words right back at me. I wish he playfully twisted mine. It's very unusual for her to listen to me like this.
Who said I was going to twist it?
No. Takano-san sat down next to me and tried to fiddle with my camera. Try to fiddle with my camera, alright. Don't have much of an impression I made, but I think she indeed is interested in cameras. Not gonna tease me like usual, so I'm happy to see that this is her reaction. Do you want to try?
You think I can?
It's easy. First you need to learn how to focus and press the shutter. Why don't you hold it? Oh, don't even touch the lens, though.
This isn't easy.
You seem so interested in cameras. Want to take a walk around Hinamizawa and take some pictures of the scenery. Fortunately, the rain doesn't seem to want to stop. But she was still having fun, and taking pictures inside of the bus stop. The first set of pictures she ever took were of odd things in that dark little building. Since then, every time we'd meet, we ended up walking around the village with our cameras in our hands.
How's my Takano now that I have this thing?
It's good. I need to look at other VODs to compare your mics, but I think it is better now.
I can't believe that Takano is Tomatake's co-op character.
The only thing I would probably say is that sometimes it does sound a little quiet.
Actually, I'll have you know, in Higurashi Vanilla, it was actually 2 Takanos, and then in Higurashi Off the Record, they made him.
We didn't catch that last bit. What did you say?
They made Tomatake the co-op partner. Or no, they made her Tomatake's co-op partner.
Okay, third pick.
Second pick. Yes, this is Off the Record. Yes, this is Off the Record. Tomatake would be Takano.
Also, Kaneko, do you have noise reduction on? Because sometimes I hear a tiny bit of like static whenever you're talking. It's not really that big a deal.
No, I don't really have noise reduction on this thing, unfortunately.
No, I mean it's a part of the Discord voice and video.
You turn crisp off.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec.
Let's see, number 5 is Kyosuke Irie.
Wait, turn
if you're doing like quote-unquote professional recordings like this, crisp actually makes it worse.
I'm just hearing like this tiny bit of like static whenever she's doing like the softer ones.
Should I turn crisp off too?
I think that's just me.
Group physical exams are very meaningful for our research. Although it's only for certain age groups, we can examine many of these Hinamizawa residents at the same time. It's a perfect cover for our research center. Also, because of several arrangements, we have a monopoly on the villagers' corpses. We can perform autopsies on them too.
Bruh.
There certainly wasn't an environment as this rich as an opportunity for those in the medical field. Our follow-up on the work of the late Dr. Takano is going smoothly. The amount of data he compiled is absolutely astounding. He truly was an incredible researcher.
Excuse me, Director.
Oh, Takano-san. Thank you for your work.
We just received the rest of the results from Tokyo. Here they are.
Thank you. It's getting interesting, isn't it?
I'm glad we can share this joy.
Takano-san is my assistant. We sent from the self-defense force. But she's far from my image, from the image I have of an SDF officer. It's like our research is being concealed. Maybe her identity is concealed, too. I'm sure her name is an alias as well. She's a doctor and a researcher. Without Takano-san's support, it would be impossible for me to manage this institution. The pipeline to her clients in Tokyo, my assistant. As well as a researcher who is an expert on Hinamizawa syndrome. Her existence is absolutely necessary here. The more I think about it, the more I feel like this should have been the Takano Institute rather than the Irie Institute. She should have been the director. But that was expanded to me when they asked me to take the position. My client wanted a civilian to manage the place. They searched for a person who met their requirements, and there I was. I became the director. I have a feeling I'm just a puppet on their strings. I don't just sit here and do nothing. But that's a researcher of rare disease. I'm a researcher. So of course I'm excited about that. My client's goals might have been different, but I'm out here. I'm here out of the desire to unravel the mysteries of Hinamizawa syndrome, to be the first person to uncover a new mystery for mankind. We have all this data that suggests the existence of a parasite as the cause of the syndrome. But we still can't find factual evidence of the culprit microbe itself.
That's true. I thought we'd find it easily if we used an electron microscope.
Viruses are too small to see with a regular microscope. The invention of the electron microscope was a dramatic advancement in the world of medicine. However, it's very expensive and there's no way for a normal doctor to acquire one. Like Dr. Takano said, an electron microscope could find the cause of the disease. His theory has been proven wrong. Even Takano-san was hoping an electron microscope would find it. He was disappointed when she couldn't uncover anything after all the autopsies she performed. Our research seems to be having its first snag. It's actually stalled our work for several weeks now. We need to think about where to go from there. Which means rather smaller than microscopic. Maybe there's something wrong with the specimen itself.
What do you mean?
For example, as you know, wild mice have tons of fleas on them. But you can't find fleas on dead mice. It's because when the mouse dies, their habitat dies as well.
So, if the host dies, Parasite's world will end too.
That's right. Like you won't find a living human in a post-apocalyptic world.
And therefore, we just have to look into the Earth before it ends. Right.
That's true. However, we need to think about human rights. Not look into a brain while the patient is still alive.
There are ways.
Examining a living human's brain. No matter how you sugarcoat it, that bore very grave meaning. From a medical standpoint, it's necessary. We have rules and morals in this world. To advance medicine with such boundaries. There was a time where I was studying lobotomies for the betterment of mankind.
Jesus Christ, Irie.
Irie fucked up and evil moments.
Wait, what?
Yeah, let's worry about human rights, Mr. Monopoly on villager corpses.
Yeah, that's...
I legit forgot
of
about
all the
that
fucking
moment
ways to phrase that, monopoly over corpses sounds like you're actively killing people to get bodies.
Wait, what did he say exactly?
He's throwing his little greasy Titus hands together going,
oh, we had to get the lobotomy man to find the brain parasite. Oh no!
Now listen.
No, don't show Grobgar!
Listen.
No, listen.
No Grobgar!
We are the good guys. We are fixing this Hinamizawa thing. Now, please, bring over the children from the school. I need to perform a cerebral injection on them.
No, you don't understand. All we have to do is hack into his DNI, and we'll find the answer.
Now, Isaac, I just need you to crawl into the machine. Ah!
Now, Rika, that's totally normal procedure to wear this Angel Born outfit.
Okay.
Alright, what's that little girl's name over there? Yeah, I want her in the drill chair. I need to see what lobotomy does to these kids.
Oh, fucking god.
Now, Rika, this is standard procedure. I'm just gonna take this fucking ice pick and just nail it into your fucking skull.
It's a little fact. But it's a little fact, but my grandfather, Mrs. Takano, my grandfather, he was actually a doctor too. I long to make his research he did in Manchuria. Like, I hope it's all, like, get some use here.
You know, I have a cousin who went to go do some things in Tuskegee with a weird disease. You might not have heard of it.
Well, my grandfather, like, he did a lot of research involving pregnant women.
Have you ever heard of a place called Stanford? I heard there's a great experiment there we could go check out.
Oh no.
That was faked though. That wasn't real.
What? No, they teach that in psychology courses.
That's real.
It's actually fake, actually.
Wait, what?
No, they told the people that they told to pretend to be wardens to be dickheads.
Yeah, they kind of fudged the experiment.
Well, not even it's a fudged
directly
experiment.
told them to be like stereotypical.
They were told, they were
wardens.
told to be like that. They were told to be like that. Yeah, but like that was kind of also the point, I guess.
Scientists say Stanford prison experiment was fraud.
Wait, didn't that also cause the Unabomber to exist, or that was MK Ultra?
What?
Because
MK Ultra wasn't actually real. That was just all like.
No, that was real.
No, that's real.
Really?
It happened in Canada.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm confusing MK Ultra with Polybius. My bad.
Polybius definitely isn't real though.
Those are very different things.
Cap when you need him.
I know, big brain government agents.
Because I heard MK Ultra and I just instantly thought of Mortal Kombat Ultra, the arcade machine, which got confused with Polybius.
Hey, who's looking forward to the hit spin-off for kids, MK Ultra Girls, the Mortal Kombat?
Oh yes, I saw that. But no, I got disconnected for like 30 seconds. Why were you asking for me?
I don't know. Why were we asking for Cap?
Something about MK Ultra.
I asked you in the Dark Aether chat if you actually
I saw that.
I'm
I'm typing out an explanation for that. I mean, when I came back, someone said, "Where's Cap when you need him?"
It was about something about MK Ultra, like what it is.
Well, have you ever heard of the Doctor from Dead by Daylight?
So it was a CIA brainwashing experiment. MK often was when they tried to use witches and warlocks against the Soviets.
I know he's kidding, but there was an actual.
Look.
Not
kidding. He's not.
Look.
Literally not.
Wait,
Crimson, what the fuck are you talking about now?
The CIA actually employed psychics to figure out what happened in Russia.
That's literally what Cap was talking about!
I literally just said MK often was when they used witches and warlocks. You are literally saying, "Oh, Cap's kidding. Let me describe the thing he's talking about."
What the fuck?
He has moved beyond explaining the joke and now just actively saying, "The thing you are saying is wrong. Let me repeat what you're saying for the truth."
Sorry, Crimson. I love you though.
I know.
Crimson, you have to just stop saying things. Please think about what you say. I'm begging you.
I think forward to the future, then go backwards.
It's that mountain air that's suffocating the brain space.
And making him look down on Japanese outcasts.
Yeah, what the fuck was that shit about you talking about maid cafes earlier?
No, it was something about.
They're talking about what was the name of the cafe or whatever that exists in Higurashi, like Malamart or something?
Angel Mort, yeah.
Oh, Angel Mort. Yeah, they were talking about that, where like the creepy.
Wait, no, there's something in Discord I actually do want to ask you about, King Crimson. It's whenever you said the famous Japanese not giving a shit about disowned people. Japanese people are known to do this if social prior. And I asked, where did you get these things, Crimson? And you said, I live in the mountain where there's a possible bear attack.
Okay, this is completely unrelated, but I was typing out the explanation and I realised, I could just explain it with my voice, shall we, faster. Basically, first mission is Krochiku, the last mission. Player gets their arms ripped off and everything. They get entered into the Cyber Soldier program. they die on the operating table, but before they die, Taylor interfaces with them, and that causes them to relive Taylor's memories of hunting down a man named Dylan Stone. So player replaces Taylor, basically Taylor replaces the guy he was hunting. And near the end, as the players actually on their deathbed, they start hallucinating even more and invent an AI named Corvus, which is a metaphor for the player's impending death, hence why it takes the form of crows.
So Corvus was never actually real?
Corvus was not real. That did not happen in the actual events. In reality, Hendrix just kind of went batshit at the end. I don't know why he's in the first mission, but he went batshit near the end. But I guess he survived in reality.
I left for 2 seconds, and we're talking about Black Ops 4.
No, we're talking about Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 3.
And it's because Shelly asked about it. And
look, Black Ops 3 is peak fiction. It's Kino.
And just to finish off before we continue, Corvus is a death metaphor, hence why it takes the form of crows. The reason you unlock a World War II outfit called Call of Duty for beating the campaign is for the player just basically living out a fantasy, a hero fantasy. That's what the World War II outfit represents.
Ooh, that's kind of dope.
But I just wish the player character had a name instead of just being called Player in the subtitle.
That is enough, Hendrix!
Before we start, I have to say, Orange says peak fiction with Black Ops 3. I go peak fiction with Cold War because it has Adler.
Fucking Adler, man.
Adler's the best.
When are we gonna find that guy? When are we actually gonna do the hunt for Adler?
What was my wallpaper? Hold on a second. What the fuck?
Hunt for Adler's
that.
I went when season 3.
Yeah, it's Scott Malin on Twitter. Go follow Scott Malin on Twitter. He does good.
Did you link him?
Yeah.
So, Cav, you're saying that's starting in an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess that's what they said. But yeah, you'll do that. Do some challenges in Warzone, and you'll unlock Black Adler.
But that doesn't make any sense. They're still blowing up Verdansk right now.
No, it's because the new Verdansk is 80s Verdansk. So it's basically they're ending the modern warfare part of the Verdansk plot and going back to the Cold War. So what was happening in Verdansk during the Cold War. Which
you mean what's happening right now in real life?
Oh yeah, one last question. So is it true that part 2 of the destruction of Verdansk happens at 12?
I guess. I don't really play Warzone, so I'm not familiar with that stuff.
We got a job to do,
Big nukies.
Big nukies for big boys.
Oh yeah, Daddy, give me those big nukies.
Do us all a favor and never say that again.
Anyways, let's talk about Irie's view on lobotomy. I don't think it was wrong. However, could I ever be forgiven under our ideas of ethics? I don't know. One day my judgment will be handed down by the devil. Whether I'm guilty or not, I have to accept it. As I reflected upon my past, I heard a voice. Takano-san.
Kaneko,
Can you please mute your version of the stream? It was Takano-san's. Very clear and simple.
Wait, what do you mean mute my version?
I can hear my voice through you.
I can't hear shit. I can't hear your voice through her mic.
Watch what happens when no, okay, seems fixed now. All right, cool, awesome. Nope. If I talk loud enough.
I heard it.
I heard it. Don't you love it when life tries to gaslight you?
It was very clear and simple, yet it struck me with surprise.
Understood? Let me prepare a world on the verge of death.
Wait, let me try and read that again.
Let me prepare a world on the verge of death.
Uh-huh? What? Fuck, I'm yawning.
Oh, don't yawn, that's contagious.
I'm startled and yawning. Summons the phase advancing medicine, bore the whisper of the devil, tempting us to accept sacrifices. Heard that devil whisper. Talking about pizza for some reason.
Pull my devil trigger.
The devil himself.
Wait, isn't that Broly?
It's not that difficult. I just have to find a Hinamizawa resident who is about to die. That's all.
But... I'm fucked.
Jesus!
But even if they're about to die, who would be brave enough to provide their body for research while still alive?
Don't worry about that.
I feel like I should.
Oh, don't worry about that. If they're dying anyway, we're just going to put them to sleep a little sooner.
Oh! Wait, why are we surprised? She fucking murdered an entire town of people.
I'm surprised without
They're
forward.
kind of assholes, but
They had it coming.
I'm more surprised she would mask off in front of, the guy.
On
I'm
paper.
surprised she would do her mask off moment in front of Irie.
The patient will be legally declared dead even though they're alive. And we perform an autopsy while they were still alive. That's impossible! As if we perform a neurological surgery, we have to do circular incision on the cranial area. The family
Not
knows the
unless
marks
they're
for sure.
gonna. That's where we come in. I'll have the mountain dogs look for a patient in a local hospital that matches our needs immediately. All you have to do is wait with a knife and a fork in your hand. I'll bring your meal right away.
I'm not going to eat them, Takano! Understood. Mio Takano-san is my partner. There's no question about that. But I just can't trust her. I wonder why. She keeps writing "I love murder" in her notebook over and over again. I don't understand her. It's her extremities as a researcher which contrast largely with mine. But are we so different? Recently waiting with a knife and fork in my hands, just as she told me to. I just don't want to witness such a gruesome scene, that's all. What she's preparing for me now is exactly what I want. Who's the hypocrite? Not her. It's me. How can I say I'm different knowing what I've done in the past? I performed the bodies without my parents' consent. With the patient's consent. I need to ask my parents before I perform lobotomies. Remember, kids, ask your parents' permission before you fucking stick a knife in somebody's eye.
Mommy, can I stick fucking this knife inside Timmy's head?
Oh, fine, sweetie, that's fine.
Yay! Here you go, Timmy.
Mommy, can I use my first lobotomy kit?
It'll reach assassination moment.
Sure, honey. Don't forget to use the My First Assassination Kit first. You need to open that and play with that. Or whatever.
My sister has that. She said she was gonna use it on Dad.
No, it's not time for Fitzgerald yet.
I performed the bodies without the patient's consent. Despite it being surgery, it might affect their lives forever. How is that different from what she's doing? I have never doubted my past achievements. However, when I look at her, I start to feel unease. Takano-san's talking to Okanogi over the intercom in my office. I'm sure she's telling him to come over so she can explain to him what was just discussed. I'm simply watching without stopping her. I began to reflect upon my past. Remember why I chose to become a doctor. Whew! Irie is, man.
Yo, those lobotomies though, fam, fucking lit.
I have to go contact Okanogi, and I'm just running up to the stage.
Wait, no, that's the wrong thing I'm editing. Why the hell did it pop up cursed.png?
Bruh. No, that's good, Always pop
It knows what you're looking at.
I'm trying to find the thing so I can change the fragment number on the stream.
Oh god, I remember Don't Wake Daddy.
So
That game was scary sometimes.
Yeah, and it's literally... I know, it's literally just Irie's background.
I won't have to add that in post. Sweet.
Third page, first pick.
Yeah.
Did you upload the fucking second stream yet?
Yeah, no, a second stream should be uploaded.
Okay, I'll get that. And fucking...
I didn't upload the third one because obviously that one got fucked up super hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean the ones that have a Higurashi.
Anyway, let's talk about more lobotomies.
Hey!
Gotta stick that knife in that head, son.
I've wanted to become a doctor ever since I was little. Doctors make a lot of money. I look up to doctors. think those are the kinds of reasons I had. When I played with my friends, I always acted like a doctor. Cleaned their wounds and applied ice packs with my friends, spraying their ankles. Using what I learned from my household medical books. I also got out my children's first lobotomy kit.
Gotta stick that in Timmy.
Everyone, including me, believed that I'd be a doctor one day. Ah, yes, young Timmy Yoshizawa-kun. My family was poor, so they praised me for that goal. They told me that I needed to study in law and become a doctor, so they borrowed some pseudo-medical books from the local library for me. The rental fees weren't cheap, so I would speed read one book in a day, and the next day, I had to go back to the store and exchange it for a different book. I think they accidentally borrowed a book that they already borrowed before. By doing so, my parents borrowed 2 books for the price of 1. Of course, I know those books were rather useless, but they were highly motivational just the same. My neighbors called me Dr. Kyosuke Irie-kun. Or just Kyosuke-kun. I was always picked for class health officers at school. Even my teachers helped me with the classes I needed to take to become a doctor. Of course, in reality, becoming a doctor isn't as easy as it might seem. I studied diligently. The path is most definitely rough. To become a doctor, one must attend college. As my family was poor, I was told I wasn't allowed to go into an expensive private school. I had to be admitted to a national public university. My grades weren't bad, but the admission rate to national public universities is very marginal. Especially since I wanted to go to a medical school, my chances were even smaller. I studied like crazy. My only driving force is my childhood dream of becoming a doctor. Becoming a doctor and to be looked up by everyone kept me going. And I was admitted. I wasn't at the top of the list, but I made it in. From the starting point of making my childhood dream come true. My parents were thrilled. Neither my father nor mother went to college. They're very proud of their son getting into a public medical school. They invited our relatives over to celebrate. Although it was public university, tuition wasn't cheap. It felt an extravagant celebration anyway. My father didn't express his emotions too much. He always kept a straight face. He rarely voiced his opinions or took initiative on anything. Mother took care of everything, and she showed up last and left without saying a word. He was a typical stern, silent Japanese father of the time. So I was surprised to see him shedding tears of joy, and I cried alongside of him. He went around all my relatives while repeatedly slapping my back, saying how proud and lucky he was to have a son like me. He bragged about my achievements to all who would hear them. The celebration became my farewell party as I was about to leave for Tokyo. My father yelled "Bonsai" repeatedly at the station as the train pulled away.
Oh no.
I was a little embarrassed. When I could no longer see my father, I could clearly recall the tears pouring down.
Bonsai and not Zonbai. Lucky to anyone who gets that.
The days of hellish study.
I too wish for glory for the Emperor, am I right, fellas?
Yeah, okay. The day of hellish studying and exams began after that. Some days I was tempted to just give up and submit myself to the lavish lifestyle of the city. But the letters from my family always encouraged me and gave me the strength to go on. My dream, then, was to open up my own clinic in my hometown so I could contribute to the region. I never even dreamed of getting involved with brains. One day I noticed a difference in the letter from my family. The letter said the usual things about how I was at home and asked how I was doing. But the postscript is what caught my attention. Your father has become really violent lately. Then he turns the house upside down and I don't know what to do. I just couldn't picture him acting viciously. I was extremely surprised. Something happened. But in the postscript, my mother said there's nothing she could think of. Mother and father had been together for a long time. They'd been studying since well before I was born. So she noticed things that I couldn't. I couldn't even think of the reason why my father had become so violent. What happened? They got along so well. Such a lovely couple. When I caused a problem for my mother when I was little, my father only bonked my head with his knuckle. I was acting this way towards my mother. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding between them. I was going home for the New Year. Maybe I could have a good talk with him then. The situation was a lot more serious than I thought. On one cold winter day, I found my apartment door unlocked. But someone had broken in. My mother in my apartment with her luggage. That's right. My mother could no longer take my father's fury and came to stay with me. This is back when people still believed in the proverb, a woman has no place to settle down all her life. She couldn't go back to her own family because they lived in the same region as my father. She came all the way to Tokyo. Heard my father's violence by my mother's own lips. She cried, saying that she had no idea such a quiet man changed like that. That she wasn't even going back to him. I didn't know what to do. I asked her if she could talk to him one more time. The bruises on her body told me it was no use. Remember what happened afterwards is too much. I'll be brief. After my mother left, my father thought she was having an affair and went over to my neighbor's house with a wooden sword. He was arrested. He was released immediately, but he assumed someone in the neighborhood was hiding her. He did the same thing repeatedly. He eventually reached the point of getting into fights with anyone he saw. In the end, he picked a fight with some young punks and ended up being beaten to death. My relatives gave my father a decent funeral, but my mother didn't attend. It's no use beating a dead horse. So nobody said anything negative
For
about
a
my
dead
father.
old man! I'm going to hell.
But everyone was simply puzzled as to why he changed so much. But from my relatives about my father's final days was a lot stranger than what I'd heard from my mother. My mother only told me about his sudden rage and violence. My relatives told me. He also laughed and grew sad. Apparently, despite several sudden fluctuations of emotions, especially so in his last years. They also told me that he started to complain about headaches after an incident he had. My father was a construction worker. He hit his head hard on a construction board during an accident at work. He gained his consciousness quickly and seemed fine. Since the accident, he started to have headaches and behaved abnormally. There's a connection between the accident and my I sensed the connection between the accident and my father's changes. I talked to my professor after I went back to Tokyo. Professor.
I can't say for certain, but it sounds like it's possible your father suffered some kind of brain damage. There's a chance that blow to his head caused an organic mental disorder. The symptoms your father showed in his final years are similar to the delirium and mental fluctuations we've often seen in similar patients.
Human behavior is created by the brain. And if the brain is damaged, it can cause erratic behavior. In other words, my father wasn't crazy. He was suffering from a disorder.
If you can perform an autopsy on him, you should check his brain carefully. Maybe you'll find something like a tumor there.
My father had already been cremated. There was no way of knowing. Hearing about his behavior, I knew for sure. That was the only way to explain why such a quiet and gentle man would change. I tried to explain this all to my relatives again to regain my father's honor. Hardly anybody understood. If his brain was damaged, he would have been dead. He was alive and well. The accident didn't damage his brain. It was his brain that caused him to change. It was his mind. He simply brushed it off like that. There's a perception most people have about the brain. They don't realize the mind and the brain are connected. Most of the relatives didn't believe me. There was one person who I really wanted to anyway. That was my mother. As she got older, she grew senile. Exaggerated the abuse she had to endure. All she did was criticize my father. And every time she ended up crying, lamenting that she had married him. They were a lovely couple. We were a great family. I wanted to convey to her that she was misunderstanding the situation with my father. My father's behavior was caused by his brain damage. What he did to her was very sad. They didn't want to be that way. I told her that it wasn't at fault, that he wasn't at fault. mother didn't understand. Before she took her last breaths, I begged her to forgive my father. But her final words were, "Please, don't bury me next to that man." My father wasn't at fault. He was the victim of a brain disorder. You don't complain to a person who's coughing because he has a cold. This coughing is just a symptom to be sympathized with. In my father's case, the symptoms were as obvious as a cough. More of changes in personality which are much harder to recognize. If I'd studied the brain more, I could have explained it better to my mother so that she could have understood them. They could have had been a nice couple again in heaven. And I realized that. I cried. I also realized that there are plenty of people like my father in this world, who are suffering from a disorder, yet they are misunderstood and despised for it. And I found out. About a miraculous cure for such a disorder called a lobotomy. Ever since that day, I've been days learning about the brain to help people who are suffering from mental illnesses. My father is gone. If he was still alive, I could cure him myself. He and my mother could reconcile. That's the main reason why I am here. I need to fix mental illness by fucking stabbing somebody's brain until they stop being mentally ill.
I mean,
Cool
like,
story.
can I just be real? That was at least understandable why you kind of went down that, but it's like, fucking like, it's legit.
Real Hugo Strange vibes.
I mean, he was an adult in the 80s, so he was like
I got a bit emotional during that bit. Fuck.
Yeah, it was understandable, Josh. Yeah, Josh, it was understandable. He wasn't exactly going, "I was meant to bring pain to this world."
He was fucking. I go like, I'll say this is like, yeah, sure, lobotomized, bad. I don't say that as like, oh, whatever.
Plural is lobotomies, not lobotomize.
I didn't realize.
Water is actually right on this. The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Well, it still doesn't mean I can't get emotional about like.
Oh no, this doesn't mean you can't. Go ahead and get emotional.
What?
I didn't realize lobotomy was bad until I played Batman Arkham City. That taught me lobotomy is bad.
I'm not saying he's a good guy.
We don't have instructions for the kidnapping operation of the minister's grandson required. And this.
I don't want to woo.
Alright, whatever. I guess this is technically the correct order.
Are you sure you're right about that one, Rook?
I bet you that guy's tricking you.
Oh fuck, who's talking?
This is Rika's house, so I'm assuming it's Rika talking.
Alright.
That very night, head of the Furude family, the priest, gathered his wife and Rika together for a family meeting. In Hinamizawa, it was tradition for the three families to gather and discuss the village's issues. So it was hardly unusual for big families like the Sonozaki family and the Kimiyoshi family to have meetings beforehand to sort out opinions among themselves. However, the Furude family had lost its branch families, so there were only 3 of them left. Until that day, he had never had a family meeting at all.
What is it? You're being so formal. Is it about the dam construction?
Dam was the most important issue in the village at the moment. Wife naturally assumed the priest wanted to talk about the dam. For him to gather all of them together like that, it must be a huge decision he had to make. Perhaps he was going to talk about joining the pro-evacuation camp.
No, it's not about the dam. It's about something extremely important which concerns this village. Perhaps all the answers to the village, too.
The Furude family had served in the priesthood of Oyashiro-sama, guardian deity of the village, for generations. For him, the head of the family, to start out that way, must be something extremely important. Yet, he said it wasn't about the dam. So what could he want to talk about?
I married into this family. I want you and Rika, who carry the true blood of the Furude family, listen very carefully. You two aren't normal human beings.
I'm the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama. Desho?
God, you shouldn't say such things. Here, let's talk about things like that without her. She's heard enough nonsense from the elderly people at the village hall already.
What she just said about her being the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama, that appears to be true.
What?
It's a rather long story. Please just sit tight and listen to me.
Wife had a dumbfounded expression on her face, not knowing what he was going to say, but Rika was completely relaxed, wearing her usual carefree expression. Priest started to talk after his wife calmed down.
There is a disease in this village that has been here for many years.
You fucking knew!
It's a special disease which only exists here in this area. Everyone who lives in this village has this disease. Only the people who live here now. All people who have ever lived here had the disease.
But we're all perfectly healthy. I've never heard of a disease exclusive to this village.
Calm down. As long as we are here in the village, the disease won't cause any problems. Once you move away from the village, that's when it starts to act out. Do you understand?
How can you expect me to understand such a thing? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the same as the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Rika said it so calmly while her mother became frustrated.
That's right. So that when you leave this village, you're cursed. It's just like that. In other words, the curse of Oyashiro-sama, which our ancestors have feared for generations, is a disease that only exists in this village.
How could that be possible? We've left the village before. Other villagers too. Some have gone on business trips, and some have even traveled to foreign countries.
True. That's probably because the disease has weakened over a long time. It was going to disappear eventually. This was the dam disrupted that process. Everyone knew that during the dam war, the entire village was aflame with agitation. Excitement was an emotional instability makes the disease stronger.
I still don't know what you're trying to say. What we thought was a curse all this time was actually caused by the disease?
That's right. All the rules that Yashiro-sama came up with were to protect the villagers from the disease.
No way. Oyashiro-sama's actually a disease, not a god? How could that be? How can I explain that to the Furude family ancestors?
Calm down. Faith in Oyashiro-sama won't change. The fact that Oyashiro-sama is watching over Hinamizawa will remain the same. Because the disease producing Oyashiro-sama's curse was in the village since long ago. That's all.
I won't accept that! Ugh. How can I explain that to our ancestors? I'm sorry, but your god turned out to be a plague? This is a desecration of the Furude family's age-old traditions. No, this is a desecration of Oyashiro-sama. Who told you such a thing? This isn't acceptable. This is completely terrible. In the first place, can you prove such a disease actually exists?
I can!
What kind of proof? Who gave it to you?
People from the Ministry of Health and the National Institute of Infectious Disease Prevention. They already found the pathogen and they are searching for a cure right now. So the documents and the samples last week. People at the Ministry of Health call it the Hinamizawa syndrome.
No way.
As long as you lead a normal life, the syndrome is harmless. Once you go far from Hinamizawa, if you become emotionally unstable, it's easy for the disease to manifest itself. When the disease acts out, you can be possessed by your own delusions and, in the worst case scenario, and go mad. Discovered this disease during the war. A distinguished scholar noticed that only the school soldier from Hinamizawa came down with an abnormal disease. He'd been researching it for all these years. He explained some details of this research, but I'm sorry. They're too complicated for me to even explain. If you don't believe what I'm saying, why don't you go listen to them yourself? At first I was indignant too, wondering how they dared to blaspheme Oishiro-sama and sprout such nonsense.
Ugh.
The area clinic was built to study the syndrome. Appears there'd be just a clinic on the outside, like a secret research center from studying the syndrome.
Secret research? That's ridiculous! If it's actually backed by the Ministry of Health, why aren't they doing it out in the open? I say with a clear mind.
Well, I guess they can't. For example, think about the leprosy victims who are misunderstood and exiled. Still misunderstood and discriminated against even today, in fact. If the whole country finds out about that and thinks that everyone in Hinamizawa contracted the weird disease can go mad any moment, it'll turn into chaos. The Ministry of Health has taken into consideration and is working on developing a cure while keeping this disease a secret. Don't get me wrong, though. They're not trying to pin it on display or anything. They're trying to eliminate the disease and free the village from it. It was a different story long ago when we supported ourselves, but nowadays it's impossible to leave this village. The simple act of leaving the village can trigger the disease. You realize how dangerous it is for the villagers, right? I'm repeating myself now, but with the recent dam protests, the whole village entered a strong, excited state. Very bad for the Hinamizawa syndrome.
Some villagers go crazy and do horrible. There's something horrible. It'll be all over the media.
That's right. If that happens, it'll be too late.
What? How can I believe this? Are you sure we're dealing with people from the government? Are you sure you aren't being tricked?
I don't believe in not being able to believe it. So that we can come to look at their faculty anytime. I've seen it before and know that there are no mere fraud that could have said something like that. Even the big hospitals in Gogura don't have such large-scale equipment. If you can't believe what I just told you, you should go to the research center yourself and ask questions. They can explain it better than I can. They said that if the research explanation isn't good enough, they can explain to you at their National Research Institute in Tokyo, even at the Ministry of Health's main office.
Whether I believe it or not, how are we related to that?
The Faraday family inherited the blood of Oyashiro-sama. Also said that if a girl is born with it for 8 continuous generations, the 8th generation girl will be the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama.
Neat.
That's right. I'm the 7th. And Rika is the 8th generation. What does that have to do with the disease?
This Hinamizawa syndrome is caused by a type of parasite. Although they're very tiny. Can't even see them with the naked eye. So there's a sort of leader among these parasites.
Nobody fucking say it!
Are you saying it's the Furude family?
Because the leader of these parasites is passed down through the generations only by people with a direct bloodline to the Furude family. In other words, the previous generation it was you. Now it's Rika.
That's ridiculous! That's absolutely ridiculous. Complete tripe. Why would it be something as disgusting as parasites in the first place?
Calm down. It's not good. I'm not good at explaining things. Please have the experts explain it to you. According to them, studying this parasite leader is necessary in order to research the disease.
No! Ugh. I won't have anything to do with such suspicious research, and Rika won't either.
I'm telling you to calm down! The Hinamizawa syndrome acts out of when separated from the parasite leader, not the village itself. When you were little. You remember villagers telling you that you had psychic powers. You were able to cure elderly people who got migraines after taking a long trip. It's proof that you were carrying the parasite leader. The Faraday bloodline has the power to cure people with the disease. To discover a cure, it's extremely important that we participate in their research.
Please study me. Will the villagers be saved?
That's what they say.
And all the villagers are infected? Me? Everyone else? Otoko too?
Yes. Not only the people who live in the village, but their relatives in Okinomiya too. We're talking thousands of people. That's why the Ministry of Health spent so much money to build a specialized research center.
I object! How can you let Rika be a sacrifice for something that's suspicious? Well, you might as well tell us the next thing we can do is control the mitochondria in our bodies.
Well, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Shut up.
I don't mind. If Satoko can be saved, I don't mind being a sacrifice. Really don't.
You be quiet, Rika! I absolutely refuse. I'll go talk to them and refuse them directly. I won't let them kill Rika in some crazy experiment. Besides, Rika is the one and only heir of the Furude family. If something happens to Furude family, will die right there. Don't you see that? You need to think more about your family. That's why the villagers call you an opportunist. After all, don't you think it's a bit odd? Strange, maybe? The Ministry of Construction is trying to submerge the village right now with their dam project. The Ministry of Health is trying to cure a disease. What in the world is going on?
The Ministry of Health has warned that this disease could be triggered by a change in environment. It's actually trying to tell the Ministry of Health construction to stop the dam construction plan. We should go to the research center. Why would they build such a huge faculty in a location that could be submerged?
Rika let out a big yawn. It was long past bedtime for a little girl like her. I'm going to bed now. Dad, please let them know I'm willing to participate, okay?
Rika! You can't make such a decision without consulting me! I am your mother! Rika! Wait! Rika!
I was gonna make the Gohan joke, but this is too serious for that.
Yeah.
It's, I think I know which one you were gonna do, and... Oh, that would have been way too serious for that.
So now there's something I wanted to fucking check, and I swear this isn't like a ploy to gain clout or anything. I just put in, new, follower notifications that are kind of funny. If someone hasn't followed me yet, I want to see what happens.
I could just unfollow, and then follow.
Hey, see if that works, I guess.
Wait, am I? Okay, yeah.
Can you link your Twitch? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, here.
Alright, I just unfollowed and followed. Let's see if that does anything.
Oh, let's see. No, that's not.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I don't think I've done that yet, so
Okay,
link your
sure.
Twitch.
You're going at this completely blind, Rook.
Yeah, we're completely
Some of
blind
us
right
here are
now.
completely into PARK.
Some people have watched the anime,
wait, that's
some
my
people
Twitter.
have read the manga. But for me and most of us, blind.
I've been a bit spoiled on some stuff, but like I'm not super.
Which explains why you're thirsting after Takano so much.
Listen. When the majority of the cast is children, the only adult character, yeah, of course I.
Kaneko, why are you not thirsting over Takano?
I am thirsting for her. I'm just trying to poke fun.
Listen. Nurse and military out.
Oh wait, did it appear and then it vanished like almost
Yeah,
immediately?
it appeared for like a split second, I think I saw.
Why the fuck did that anyways? It just had some Grobgar appears.
Oh, you've included Grobgar!
Yeah, I changed the text says blank is now being chased by Grobgar.
Okay. She's psycho.
One follow.
Great. Damn her thighs and boobs, man.
I mean, like fucking.
Now also put up the Takano recorder GIF as the follower thing.
Let's see. So
I made no show
I
the
am
video.
not. I am not putting up the Takano recorder GIF.
Well, you'll get so many
No. If he does that, then his entire stream is gonna get DOSed faster than you can say Bluetooth.
But he'll get so many followers if they see that's what they
They
get.
won't even see it in time.
I don't think
All
that's
5
gonna work.
seconds.
Down, boy.
What the fuck is the Takano recorder GIF?
Shelly, I'm going to DM you something.
Private on the Discord.
Yeah, just DM it to me.
You can post it in here.
I made a joke about Takano, and I was like, haha, I'm so funny and unique, and then I immediately found a fan art of Takano that made the same joke. Which was Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss, and I'm like, I'm hilarious, and I found art of that.
Joshie, I could post it in here, but I want Shelly to have it.
You can have it.
I was just doing Into the Cube, god damn it.
There you go, Shelly. I want your live reaction.
Okay, I really don't get what's so
we gonna do a
upsetting
random
about
one or
this. It's just someone saying yes, God, yes.
I
Shelly,
guess.
No, that's my meme I made. He's talking about the.
Hey, okay, let's see.
It's still spinning there.
I'm testing notifications. Don't worry
it's
about
gone
it.
down.
I mean, yeah, that is not okay on Twitch, but that's not horrific.
It's not horrific. That's the operative word. Not as bad as you could have been.
Okay, for the Twitch
And
page,
it's back
I'm
again.
going to describe this GIF without posting it. It is Takano has a recorder in her cleavage and she's playing it.
But man, the way her tongue comes out, it's really good.
Oh, sorry. Said you look like the Tetragorn.
Oh man, and the
It's
eyes.
true. I am the orange cube.
Happens.
Okay, so what's the next tip?
Oh yeah, the next tip I fucking completely forgot. Alright, where the fuck is my shit? There's my shit.
Wait, but a
page
picture of Hanyu appears when you do a wrong one, right?
at a quarry in Yagauchi. This is the next one. Is it? Actually, yeah, it is, we're good.
Be talking.
I'm assuming this is Takano?
Right. Antibiotics are kicking my ass.
You doing okay?
Oh, wait, you didn't know? I'm on amoxicillin because of my sinus and sinusitis.
Oh yeah, infection.
Oh, I did not know about that, no.
Damn.
Yeah, I got it yesterday. That's why I felt a little pukey yesterday, because I was already starting my steroid and the amoxicillin.
Also,
I used to take amoxicillin when I was a kid, and
no
that
one
was
on
the
stream
stuff
saw
that I
it,
actually
but-
liked to take. It didn't mess me up as a kid. at least.
Shout out to the legend Steam notification. The stream didn't see it. Steam notification. Orange got of his friend playing New Vegas and their profile pic. What a legend.
Was it the it was Foshi, wasn't it? What the
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's really horny for Android 21.
Shit, I missed the profile pic.
He's a hero.
Wait, is it Foshi? Yeah, I've talked to him about Kaiji. Yeah, we've talked.
Yeah, there's a reason why I had all those photos of Android 21 in there. They were for him.
He also has the role Android 21 simp.
Fuck. Alright.
Fucking hero.
Mm-hmm.
Give a round of applause. I'm not even joking. Fucking man has great taste.
He watches Kaiji too,
who
so the man
doesn't
is
like
based.
Android 18?
Oh yeah, that definitely sounds like a based man. Yeah, bottom line, I'm on those medicines for the next week or so.
This is kind of a dumb question, but what does the word based actually mean?
Based on what?
Basic.
As in, that's so based, or...
The novel by Stephen King, obviously.
It's...
No!
I recommend just going to
It
Urban
was like
Dictionary.
based
Nobody's
can
gonna
mean
give...
anything you want it to be.
So
I
I
don't
don't
think-
real quick, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna be right back.
I don't think you're gonna get a
It's the
straight
opposite
answer,
of
Shelly. You better
friend.
go to Urban Dictionary.
Kelly, it's a slang for it's rad and awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's how you say something is piss or wicked, obviously.
Shelly be like, based on what?
Or you could just say it's bitch
Okay, but I
tits.
actually wanted to know, so that
I know.
dumb joke didn't
I mean,
hit.
it's basically what it means. It's based.
It's pretty shway.
Oh no, the Batman Beyond words are coming.
Yes, the Batman
That's so
Beyond word.
fetch.
It's the future.
Oh wow.
Yes, Sway.
But we don't have
Get
Terry
the
McGinnis right now.
Now be
Yeah,
careful,
Terry
you're not
McGinnis.
being
One of my
ridiculous.
relatives.
Can you shut the shock up, please?
That's pretty.
That's pretty. I can't wait for that.
Like most of the stuff I've learned through Urban Dictionary is somewhat good and somewhat bad, because now I know what a Cosby sweater is.
Why?
That sounds nefarious.
It is.
It's actually
I'm
kind of
gonna-
gross. You want to hear about it?
No.
Yeah, I'll just look it up.
I
I'll
don't
just look it up.
think
I'll
we
just
can
look it up.
describe that on
I
Twitch.
do.
We can't
You
describe that
can't
on Twitch.
describe that on
Robu.
Twitch.
Alright, we might get shit canned.
Oh yeah, we would be.
What was it called? The Cosby sweater?
Yes,
Cosby
that
sweater.
thing.
It's the Cosby sweater. Just look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Alright, let's see.
Your live reaction will be
King,
great.
I swear to God, if any of you read it through the mic, I will fucking mute you. I have the ability.
I won't
Oh
describe
yeah,
it.
Nora. How did you feel about that gift?
No.
It's pretty
no.
disgusting.
That's fucking disgusting.
Why
Yep, it
the
is.
fuck would you make us Google that?
Wait, what
That
are you
is-
looking at?
that is
No, no, no.
vile.
No, you want to hear the funny way of how I learned about that?
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I also
Cosby
just
sweater.
Look up a Cosby sweater on our
No, no, you want to know how I
Look up a Cosby sweater. Don't do it.
I mean, Urban Dictionary.
All right, let's turn
Looking it up
let's
right
turn
now.
the stream to my YouTube to my
Hey,
to my
Orange,
to my
we were
yeah.
talking about Cosby sweater. Guess why?
Oh. That's it?
What's a
No, no, no,
Cosby
no, 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 no,
sweater?
no.
No, we can't describe it.
That's
A
fucking
sexual
nothing.
act of eating Fruit Loops.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
God
that's
damn
That's
it.
not bad.
That's fucking nothing.
It's
That's-
still gross.
You guys are weird.
Fruity Pebbles, Trix, and Boo Berry or any other bright, colorful breakfast cereals, then vomiting the tacky, dazzling mixture onto your partner's chest. Those should be similar to the incredible sweaters that Bill Cosby wore during his highly successful sitcom, The Cosby Show.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, it's fucking
Hey.
nothing.
I actually
That's
first
not-
heard it.
Yeah. Like, sure, I've been around the internet. That's not super new, but it's still gross.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
Wanna know
saying,
where it-
oh no, I've been
No,
on
no,
the
no.
internet. Looking at poo poo doesn't make me go bleh. Like poo poo's still gross.
I eat the poo poo.
Wait, it doesn't change the fact that it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
I
want
don't
to
know. I
where
think poop is grosser than vomit.
Oh, no, the funnier thing is, you know where I first heard this term?
Where?
Tosh.0!
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I know.
Of course,
That's
Tosh
where I
would.
got that
Of
too.
course, that
Yeah.
that explains it.
Crying and I'm screaming and I'm furiously masturbating.
Yeah!
And I finally...
Oh, I love Tosh.
It got canceled.
What?
No, it didn't get
Yeah,
canceled.
they got
It
canceled
ended. It
because
ended.
animation is cheaper now, apparently.
Fucking
I
with
mean,
me.
Tosh.
Nope, got canceled.
What's Tosh gonna cover? It's pretty
It's
much covered everything.
It's long. It's like it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Fucking
5
with
years, over 5 years.
Although they canceled Drunk History.
Good. It sucked.
I enjoyed it. But I like history.
You know
Anyway,
what I like?
Reading
Visual novels. Let's get back to it.
Yeah,
History
hey,
is
whenever
your, is your life's expanded universe.
Anyways, Khan, I believe this is the Diary of Takano. You Takano, not me Takano.
Cancel Tosh.0!
Yes.
I didn't realize you were a fan of Tosh.0 at this moment.
All in Vegas.
Shit, I missed it again. Please, Takano, read your diary.
Sorry, I just honestly had no fucking idea that it was canceled.
I'll take it
Ended,
over.
not canceled.
God.
Yes, it is canceled.
When researching
Ended is
Miyazawa syndrome,
is it
there's
canceled or
something very
ended?
important that needs to be
I
said.
swear
canceled
shit. I'm
someone
gonna
at
start
all
eating.
that.
I spilled water on my shirt. Hold on a second.
When researching Hinamizawa,
I'll be talking
there's
about.
something very important
Rails,
to be
like a
discussed.
crazy
Okay,
train.
audio garble. 1% at a time.
I'll do Takano.
I got it,
I
I'm
mean, we
back.
don't like to, but I meant
That's why
voicing
like
the
doing,
character.
no camera stream. Because not only do I have horrendous acne on my face, no one can see the fact that I'm not wearing anything other than
Pub. Oh.
Like what?
Alright,
For a moment.
person who's asking for face cam, look up Nerfuckers. The YouTuber, that's what Orange looks
Okay,
like.
now I have
Nope.
What?
now for phase 2.
It's fine, I'm naked, it's fine. I'm always
Why are
naked.
you naked?
Dressed.
Orange, you do realize the stream's on, right?
I know!
Yeah,
I'm making content,
knows.
Joshy!
I mean, like, I think the Cosby sweater one.
See what happens when we don't read the visual novel?
I'm being a funny little man on Twitch.com.
Should I cut this bit out?
No!
You can.
Wait, listen,
Well, I mean,
it's
like in the
fair.
upload for the Higurashi.
Sure, if
thing,
you
I
want,
think
if
people-
you want to.
Look, I'll be real. I want to make those like condensed because people do genuinely watch, like watching people react to like the thing.
Also, hey, good job, Ozzy. You got read in 9 hours. I haven't been able to do that in like 40.
Yeah, I was about to
I wanna hear the sexy murderer.
Have fun not enjoying the game now you're in red ranks.
Bruh.
It's all the same to me. I don't really care.
Alright.
Okay, let's get to it.
In researching Hinamizawa syndrome, there is something very important that needs to be discussed first. If something happens to the Queen Carrier, the village will collapse. In this article, my grandfather called it the most dangerous situation. According to my grandfather, if the Queen Carrier dies, all the infected persons will go terminal within 48 hours. This may sound unbelievable at first, but research on the collapse of past local religions and group suicides around the world should indicate that there's some truth to it. Among all the mysterious incidents around the world, there are some that were caused by parasites controlling entire communities, very similar to Hinamizawa syndrome.
Have you ever heard of the hit video game Resident Evil 4?
Are you implying that this is like Las Plagas? Well, actually, when you think about it.
Look, why do you think the Spanish they were saying didn't make any sense? It was all parasites.
Jonestown.
No thanks, bro.
Why are
That
you?
was in the
Don't
90s.
bring up the purple Kool-Aid.
Your right hand comes off.
Did you guys play RE4?
Yes.
I played it a lot. I played
What the first two Resident Evil games I ever played?
I played it for like an hour. and then I ended up accidentally wasting all the ammo at that point in the game, and I'm like,
How did you?
I'm very inept.
I'll do a fucking.
Apparently so.
I'll do an RE4 stream at some point. Fuck it.
No, I'll do
Yes.
it. I need a reason to play RE4 again.
I'll play it. I'll
It's
play
not
it.
on VR. Fuck that.
Oh, I'm gonna
That-
get it on Oculus too.
That
It's
game
only
is
on Oculus too.
Resident
and-
Evil 4
yeah,
is a
it's
game that you can
that
play
because
forever.
Facebook hates you.
RE4 is coming to VR.
Yeah.
It looks kind of.
No, only the
Oculus
Quest
Quest
2.
two.
And if you don't
Wait,
want
what's wrong
Quest
with it
2,
coming to
fuck you, you
VR?
can't
Do
play
you
it.
not like VR?
How
No,
would it
it's
work?
just. That's what
they
I
have
have.
a
I'll
trailer.
link it. I'll link it.
Robert, it's first person. They made basically just first person RE4.
Oh, is it like RE?
Oh, I get what
Yeah,
you mean.
yeah, Robert, they literally just remade RE4 as like a first person game for
Oh,
VR.
sick. Resident Evil Village a week before it comes out.
Hey,
know.
we're reading a visual novel.
Visual novel!
Okay. Grandfather picked a few cases that are very similar to the syndrome and investigated them. As a result, he confirmed multiple cases of entire communities losing their mind after the death of a religious leader or founder, and finally annihilating themselves. He stated that on average, it happens within 48 hours. It's clear that infected people are affected by the Queen Carrier, and the condition of the Queen Carrier is in fact affecting the entire village. Statistics already prove that on weeks Rika felt sick and visited the clinic, we saw an exceptionally high number of visitors. Rika being sick with a simple cold had a massive impact. If something particularly bad happened to her, she'd be facing a serious situation within 48 hours.
It'd be what you call a heated gamer moment.
That's why the Urie Institute has to protect Rika Furude, the Queen Carrier. It's the most important mission of the Hinamizawa Syndrome Research Project. She's already agreed to help us in our research, but we have to be very careful not to put her in any danger. Also, we have to protect her from anyone who would try to harm her. But life is equal to the lives of 2,000 villagers. But what if something happens to her by accident? Urie Institute must prepare for that situation. That's why I worked on the draft of an emergency manual when the Urie Institute was first established. It's a precaution in case the Queen Carrier dies, or if infected people show acute symptoms of death of the Queen Carrier. This is an emergency procedure, which must be followed within 48 hours of the mass occurrence of the acute symptoms. The final measure is to prevent the damage from spreading to nearby areas. And uses gas, making it look like a natural disaster. My client, Alphabet Project, took the responsibility of working out the details of the plan. They are used to dealing with things like nuclear weapons, so they ended up being such a big help. There's no way I could have come up with a plan on my own to execute 2,000 villagers. Much time on my hands. Through a dummy company, the ground SDF has secured a closed quarry in the Yagoichi region, upstream of Hinamizawa. It's to be the secret storage base for the equipment we'd use in that operation. Equipment that sprays deadly gas that kills people as if they were falling asleep is stored here. In the case of an emergency, a special unit of the ground SDF is to use this equipment to destroy the village. However, preparing for the execution of the villagers itself is politically dangerous. So, if I'm going to insist on them getting the equipment ready, I have to make them understand how dangerous Hinamizawa Syndrome is. And also how urgent the need is to have a contingency plan.
I have to prove the need for the plan by showing them enough data. So the files my grandfather kept intact come in quite handy. When the clients read my grandfather's articles about the syndrome, they were surprised to see how catastrophic things could be in the worst-case scenario.
In other words, if something happens to this girl, the Queen Carrier, all 2,000 of the villagers will become deranged. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. There have been several similar cases similar to Hinamizawa syndrome where group suicides took place. In the case of the syndrome, we can easily expect extreme defensive behavior which results from deep paranoia. The result may affect all 2,000 plus carriers. From there on, we may face abnormal situations involving lawless violence and bizarre religious despondence. We must be ready to face such a situation by having a contingency plan, otherwise we'll draw the attention from the rest of the world. We have to remember that we only have 48 hours to respond once it happens.
Are you saying that if it happens, there's nothing anyone can do? Can't you treat everyone within 48 hours?
For bureaucrat.
That'll be impossible. Oh.
I'll take this.
Alright.
We don't even have a cure, and the research center isn't capable of taking all these villagers.
Is this a different one?
How frightening to realize such a disease actually exists! The world is full of mysteries.
Constant vigilance against worst-case scenarios supports our defense and national defense, and is one of the ideas behind the Alphabet Project. Besides, our goal is not to use the plan, but it's vital to be prepared.
Indeed. Precisely as you say. I'd still like to look into strengthening the rules of approval authority behind applying the plan, but I understand the necessity to prepare our response for the worst case scenario.
This one for me?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Let's have the Urban Suppressant Research Team run a simulation of the Hinamizawa suppression operation in the region. Jesus, that was practically a tongue twister. I think we should get going as soon as possible.
It's possible that the Queen Carrier girl may be hit by a car and killed at any moment. Thank you, Major Takano. We have further questions, so you can sit down.
Thanks to a push from one of my backers, things were decided without too much of a problem. It took me almost all day to explain it to them, but only took a short time to come to a decision. Nobody criticized, ridiculed, tried to reject my grandfather's articles out of hand. The files they're all reading today are the same shameful articles those haughty authorities left their footprints on as they trampled them in my father's heart. They aren't ridiculing the articles. They're reading what was once rejected. It's nothing big at a glance, but in this moment, my grandfather's research is being recognized for the first time. My heart is filled with satisfaction to see people discussing amongst each other, while pointing to my grandfather's files and raising them as proof. I've worked so hard for this day. Grandpa in heaven, can't you see this?
We see the grandfather smiling down from hell.
Well, I just texted it, but what's the reason why?
I didn't mean to go for you to go that far. Jesus Christ. He's like, I fucked up.
This is a bad idea.
He's like, can I get a refund for adopting Takano?
It's like this would have worked out if my people actually listened to my advice to pull out.
Or never use the trade system.
No, the original reason that they decided to can his research was because the older Japanese government at the time was still recovering from World War II. He said, "No, get this shit super out of here. Want to be seen as a friend to countries, not using something like this mess."
If Tokyo doesn't want it, I'll happily take it off your hands.
Depression of a Shinto priestess.
Third photo. Okay.
I know, I have the guide on hand, don't worry.
Okie dokie.
The gathering place inside of the Faraday Shrine is in fact the headquarters of the Onigafuchi Guardians. Normally a shrine should be a calm and quiet place, but there are anti-dam signs everywhere, making it very obvious what the location has become. There are over 30 members of the Guardians here at the moment, and they are having a heated conversation about their plans for the future. This meeting place is one of the Faraday family's property. It is a community faculty, so it closes at 9 p.m. Of course, sometimes a discussion gets so heated that it goes on past closing time. Meetings are supposed to end by 9. If the discussion ends early, they usually chit-chat until that time. That's what usually happens. Of course, they must talk about the dam even when they chit-chat. Yeah, sure, I guess. Complain that the people in the dam construction site are too violent. It's idle chatter. The topics are slightly emotional, and because of that, there's a good deal of bad-mouthing the Hojos.
Then she threw the circulation notes away! Can you believe that?
Oh, that woman is crazy. The other day she got into a huge argument with Makino-san's grandmother at the trash pickup!
You know, the husband is rude too. He's so irrational.
Did you see him at the explanatory meeting? That was bad, huh? I can't believe they're still here. I wish they'd just leave. You said something about money. He has absolutely no shame.
No! You're talking about being irrational. His wife isn't the same or even worse.
Must be hereditary. I've seen their daughter shopping quite often, so I used to say hello to her, but she never replied. Can you believe that? I got tired of it, and I didn't say anything to her anymore.
Hey, Sam always looks so depressed, doesn't he?
By now, the Hojo family had become the enemy of the whole village. Bad-mouthing the Hojo family was the greatest shared topic that anyone could easily contribute to. Being known how powerful the three families were, especially the Sonozaki family, being known Oryu-san's character, he wouldn't have said those things that he did. The Hojo couple are residents here. They were very enthusiastic about the council activities. Should have known what kind of person Oryu-san is. Could have imagined just what would have happened to him if he talked to her that way. Yet he let his anger take over and he voices unpleasant feelings. Many of them think the Hojo family brought their isolation upon themselves. They want to negotiate with the government regarding the move. They should have just done so privately. Yet he was foolish enough to express himself at a public gathering like that. So too many sympathize with the Hojo family. Ever since that big fight at the explanatory meeting, the Sonozaki family has looked at the Hojo family as their enemy, started to go after them. Because the other pro-dam families go quiet, fearing that they'd be made into scapegoats too, and those who wanted to leave were bitterly forced to give up. Even those people started criticizing the Hojo couple, saying that they could have gotten their compensation to leave, the two hadn't picked that reckless fight. Both the anti-dam and pro-dam people hate the Hojos now, and the family has become even more isolated. Moreover, the Hojos are both very aggressive. They should have stayed quiet, at least until things settled down, but they didn't. They said that alienated a handful of people who took pity on them as well. So now nobody even says anything to them. All that was immediately obvious by listening to the foul talk here and there at the gathering place. Rika always helps out by putting the teacups away, so I'm sure she hears what they say as well. One of the Hojo family members is that they're bad-mouthing is Rika's friend, Satoko-chan. Let's think about what Rika feels while hearing that. Oh, yeah, this is you. Yukon.
Oh, it says, as priest of the Fruitaday Shrine.
Yeah. Oh, this is the guy, that's right, fuck. As priest of the Fruitaday Shrine, shall I let this continue? Oyashiro-sama is a god who makes peace between enemies. When the humans and demons fought, Oyashiro-sama descended from heaven and mediated between both sides. As the caretaker of this shrine, let's do something before it goes too far. I'm thanks to Oryu-san, who is spitefully disparaging the Hojo family.
Hey, what are you tapping on?
My microphone, it keeps falling down.
My erect cock.
Yeah. So that ass was talking shit to me. Who the hell cares? Be cursed by Yoshiro-sama, that's for sure.
The elderly people cheer her on as they listen to her speak.
Yes, that actually was me spitting.
If I barge in now, I have a feeling that it won't be a peaceful conversation. I have to make up my mind. As priest of the Fruitaday Shrine. Also for the sake of Rika's friend, Satoko-chan. Who are you, son? Don't you think you said enough by now?
What the hell are you trying to tell me?
Well, I'm sure Hojo-san really didn't mean what he said. Isn't it a bit much for that kind of treatment to go on for so long?
Shut up! You heard what he said, didn't you? Aren't you pissed? He pissed me off. Should piss you off. Shit. Shit.
Ori-san is the head of the Sonozaki family. The heir to the demons. Never forgives anyone who stands against her. Not much she would even listen to what I'm trying to say now. Ori-san and the others became furious and refused to listen to me. I also mentioned that the dam construction plan will be cancelled soon, so they should calm down already. Because the staff at the Irie Clinic told me the government is putting some kind of pressure on the Ministry of Construction. Thinking that I'm being an opportunist. Soon criticisms of me began to circulate in the room. After that I realized that I have become branded as a fence-sitter. The demons are willing to listen as a chance to make peace. How can I make peace with people who refuse to listen? I destroyed their mood, so that they give up and shut my mouth. And I felt a hand on my back. A little hand on my back. Oh, Rika! It's getting late, why don't you go home?
No matter how hard we try, we can't reach them.
Rika looked into the distance as she spoke.
Evil of this corrupted village is probably beyond the means of those of us living in that muck. But I won't lose hope. Surely, someone who will destroy the stagnation will arrive. Very soon. You know.
Her eyes shone as if seeing a future that only the maiden of the Fruitaday Shrine could see.
That was fast!
Yeah.
Wait, are you sure that was, like, Kid Rika? I thought that was, like, Adult Rika lines.
Possibly.
It's fine.
I'm
really trying
to... that being said, wow, they kind of, like, made Team Oreo, or fucking whatever, Mion's grandmother, like, way worse than the previous episode, but, like, Jesus, they backpedaled that hard.
Like I said, that village deserved the genocide.
Well, like, the thing is that, like, she's, like, it's not even petty, she feels like she needs to, because for some reason she feels like if she acts like doesn't act like that, like, she's gonna appear weak and thus the Sonozakis are fucked, but it's like, you have no reason to act like this. Like, why?
Second page. Good picture.
Anyways, here, I
Second
believe...
page.
Yeah, I know, I'm just looking around, Colin, don't worry.
Might want to save too. But yeah, he has the guide.
Yeah, he is the guide, don't worry.
Yeah, here, I'll make a quick save. I think we're gonna finish this next fragment, and then we'll stop for the night, because that's 10 fragments.
Okey doke.
Yeah, I'm glad how fast these are. I kind of expected them to be fast.
Well, I mean, look at it like this. By the time, that means we have like about 4 sessions before we've gotten through at least all of them, unless they get longer for some reason.
I have a fear.
Early summer. 1979 AD.
Boots on it.
Oh, alright.
Oh, am I doing it?
Yeah.
Shit.
That audio is in there forever.
Shit! Manager? Manager, come on. Say something. Manager. AC.
You idiot!
Now, AC. Nope, never mind. Cap's on it.
Cap, go! Cap, go!
Right.
Go!
He's dead already!
Fine. A loud noise sent everybody out of it. Someone dropped the shovel he was holding. It was smeared with reddish-black blood. No, not just the shovel. All 6 construction workers' clothes were blood-soaked, too. One of them cried out to the silent dead body of the manager, who was drenched in blood.
Manager! Manager! Oh!
Shut up! He's already dead. It was self-defense! Right? Self-defense.
Fight started after the manager yelled at them for drinking beer inside the office. There was no drinking and no smoking signs everywhere. The manager harshly scolded everyone who broke that rule. It was the 6 workers' fault for disobeying. They drank because they were stressed out by the anti-dam protesters. So they said things to provoke the manager. Told them to step out. As went along. Construction workers toiled hard and long hours. So they instigated a fight with the manager to release the stress. They just cursed at each other and ended up in a wrestling match. Things escalated. But more accurately, the manager exploded all of a sudden. It managed to do with the residents' protests as well. He was under just as much pressure, maybe more. But how he changed was not normal. The manager was calm at first. Gradually he became more aggressive. He could transform into someone completely different. No. He was possessed by something evil. And instigated the fight sobered up when they saw his behavior. And then, the manager picked up a shovel that was nearby and tried to smash his opponent's head with it. He managed to avoid the hit, but if he didn't, his head would have surely been split open. The manager kept pounding on him with the shovel. As he frantically tried to avoid the hits. By this time, the workers had realized that he was beyond a simple fight. They would hold the manager down. The manager turned on them with the shovel, too. One of the men tried to protect himself by crossing his arms above his head. And there was no way he could have blocked the shovel swung by with such force. Blood spurted out and the man groaned in pain. By this time, the 6 men had realized the manager was not his usual self. This manager would try to bash in their brains without hesitation. As their oppression was using a shovel as his weapon, they had to find some kind of weapon too. One of them grabbed a huge hammer. This was they needed to find something as well. For the manager in that condition, it was better to arm themselves.
It wasn't supposed to be this way.
Wait, shouldn't I have said that?
Oh.
No, it can be anybody. There's like 6 laborers.
Oh, okay.
It didn't take that long for the madness to infect the 6 workers. A matter of time before they were sent from restraining him to lynching him. When they realized that what had happened, the manager was already a lump of meat. His face was swollen. Just shreds of skin had been torn off and his muscles and skull were visible too. Obviously, he was quite dead.
Fuck! He almost killed us, remember? If he hadn't attacked us, we wouldn't have fought him. Right?
The leader of the 6, one who instigated the fighting, bringing the rest to his side, but nobody replied. And so, the leader had become frustrated. He was the one who started the fight. The rest simply joined in. He was the main perpetrator. Maybe that's why he was feeling so exasperated. Sensed that he was the one at fault.
Don't just stand there like a little noodle. Too late. We killed him, and there's nothing we can do about it. We're all murderers now. Fuck up.
You ain't thinking about turning yourself in and doing time, are you? Fuck you! I can't go to the slammer at my age.
We're hiding it. We're hiding this corpse and pretending nothing happened.
Some of them knew he was on probation for an assault incident once before. If they got in trouble with the law again, the punishment would have been much more severe than they could imagine. He was always trying to desperately find a way out. If he was alone with the manager's body, then they wouldn't have behaved like that. All he would have had to do was hide the manager's body and pretend nothing had happened. There were 6 of them, including him. He had partners in crime and witnesses, too. When one of them turned himself in out of guilt, he'd be in big trouble.
But, even if we hide the body, they'll find out sooner or later.
Instead, we should plead justifiable self-defense, and they might end up pardoning us.
Don't be so stupid! Look what we've done. Look at his face! Who would think this is the result of self-defense? His parents wouldn't even be able to identify him in this condition, you idiot!
But even if we hide it, everyone's gonna find out tomorrow morning when the manager doesn't show. It's hopeless!
Oh, what's so hopeless is your damn brain, you shithead!
He slapped the other man in the face.
Ow!
He had such an evil look on his eyes.
Listen well, dipshits. We're all murderers, okay? Keep griping now or we'll all get slammed with 5 or 6 years. Just one of you here try and blab. We'll all be locked up. Don't underestimate the pen. If you're prepared to get caught anyway, then run like your life depends on it. You can resign yourself to it later when it's time to pay the piper.
His visage just turned suddenly more demonic. An expression the manager had just a few minutes ago. But was he possessed by the same thing that possessed the manager? The 5 men started to think that way. When they considered it, all the villagers in the anti-dam protest had the same expression on their faces too. The real name of Hinamizawa was Onigafuchi Village. People said the wicked demons lived here, and they possessed people. The men couldn't help but recall the exaggerated story often told by the demonstrators. The manager swung their shovel after his expression changed to that demonic one. There was no guarantee this man wouldn't do the same. In fact, he was still squeezing the hammer in his hand, glaring at everyone who had threatened him. If someone suggested surrendering, he'd probably smash their head in with it.
I know. Make sure nobody betrays the rest. I have an idea. It'll make it easier to hide the body, too.
What is it?
We're gonna cut up the body into 6 pieces.
Oh wait, what?
They all wanted to object to the idea. Killing him was a serious crime itself. Dismembering the body would be too much. If anyone objected, he'd be killed on the spot. But no one said anything.
We'll all cut him up together. Remember what the manager used to say? Teamwork. We're all in this together. Or we take a body part and hide a responsibility. What do you think, huh? This way, we're all equally guilty, right? I won't let anyone pick themselves up.
Oh.
5 men were all taken in by his ghastly face. And they couldn't even feel the fear of the Onigafuchi demons creep up on their backs.
Oh shit.
So that's what happened!
Yeah, it wasn't even it wasn't even them doing it like they said, Ori. It was just sort of like, yeah, it was totally us. In reality, it was just the fucking...
Ori's the worst. Ori's worse than fucking Hanyu.
No! No, but this doesn't mean that the curse isn't fucking real!
What?
Well, yeah, the curse was never real. Like,
yeah.
We already...
It was a funky little disease who did everything.
AC was technically right. Magic didn't really cause any of this. It was just the only magical part was Hanyu and fucking Rika living through the loops again.
Okay,
so AC was fucking right.
Yeah, there was no magic.
What?
I don't know. It's like on one hand, I think the idea of the disease is very interesting, but it's also like very.
That's fine.
Very nice.
It's very like I almost want to say anti-mystery. Anyways, the idea of like a parasite controlling shit and everything.
Background, dude.
Yeah,
it's Irie's undead army. We've established
Hey,
this.
Dizzy.
I like Dizzy. It's true.
Are you gonna voice Kai when we eventually do Guilty Gear?
No.
No. We aren't.
It
The
feels
Guilty
so
Gear.
fair.
The Guilty Gear story mode is fucking long.
It's long.
Yes, it
also,
is.
it's already voice acted.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we
so
do
that's
Blaze
11
instead so I
tips
can
down,
be
and you
Makoto?
got all
I'll
that
be
going
Faust.
I want to be Makoto.
I'll be Sin.
I'll be
Let's
Faust.
see. We are on 11, so that means that we're on page 1, the first sacrifice.
Wait, are the ones that are correct like with a blue outline?
No, this means that we've read this one already.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's 10 down.
Wait, isn't there an actual story
11.
for Matsuri Bayashi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
There's more after these.
There's more after this.
Wait, don't you think you should say?
Okay, I guess we're calling it there tonight then.
I forgot we were calling it
Yeah.
there.
That's
cool.
Higurashi for the night.
I hope they don't get longer as we go on.
Mhm.
Watch it get longer as we go on.
My only question now is, whatever happened to the 6th body part?
I don't know.
I don't know,
I guess someone hit it real well.
That body part was his cock.
Like, I feel I don't know. Some of these felt a little unnecessary, don't you think?
I like them.
Well, I
So
mean, let's
far.
like
Not really.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say so.
Stuff about like Irie going about lobotomies and all that. Like, we already kind of had a discussion about that.
Well, like it was background. It feels
expansion on Irie as a character.
it was more of an expansion on Irie's character. I do think it was a little ham-fisted to throw it in at the end right here.
Like,
it feels like Ryukishi didn't have a place to put this in.
They threw it in, made him sound like the worst person ever because he did lobotomy experiments. Like, it was because my dad had a mental illness. It's like, that's an arc that he should have been having throughout the course
The
of the
moment
series.
you said it's because my dad had a mental illness, I hear a rim shot go off behind me.
I mean,
it's not
Irie
very-
isn't
it's
that
not
important.
funny.
Yeah, it was like also Rika. I think Rika like said like, "Oh, I know the reason why he's like this," and she said that in episode 7, even though I'm not supposed to, which leads to the theory that like she's supposed to know as much as we do, but in actuality she knows a bit more.
Also, it's just me or does Rika's mom seem really irrational?
Actually, she
already
seems very
established
rational.
in-
Her
I think
daughter
we've
was about to be
established-
sacrificed.
I mean,
I think
it's like
we've already established in prior notes that Rika's mom often viewed Rika herself as a quote-unquote problem kid because she knew all of these things that she couldn't possibly have known. Of course, it could have just been any one of the iterations, but I think it's obvious. And Denton does have a point. Hearing about parasites and being a carrier for a parasite would be enough to make any mother lose their collective shit.
So, like, I mean, like, she's not great, but, like, fucking, I understand where she's coming from, where it's like, you're not fucking selling her kid and sacrificing, literally.
Did they say that they need to kill her?
I don't.
There's a
No.
chance. They said there could have been a
just
chance.
says that
Oh
she's
my
offering
god!
herself
It's
as a
literally
sacrifice.
Last of Us
Oh.
1.
Oh fuck! It really
The
is
weird
turning
thing
into Last
is
of Us
that-
1.
Except
the weird
it's
thing is,
better.
you think that a village that's this superstitious would be more on board for
Because
that. even
Joel
if
isn't
it's
around to kill the fucking doctor.
Also,
Well, no,
also
because
one thing
I
that
think Higurashi's more interesting.
one thing I note that the mother was like a priestess or whatever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the magical curse that you've been learning all throughout your life, yeah, that's just a brain parasite." So imagine not only, hey, we might need to sacrifice your daughter, but hey, your entire religion you grew up on is a fucking lie.
It's based on nanomachine son.
Scientology, Scientology.
No, it's too much to take in, combined with the mother's fear and any other emotion. So of course she's going to be manic and irrational about it. She'll do it in ways that actually make sense for her because of all of it.
Fucking imagine, like, oh yeah, it's all brainworms, and then Rika's sitting there being like, I've been through this 100 fucking times. Through time loop shenanigans.
Wait,
I love brainworm. Give me
So, like,
brainworm.
particularly, it is confirmed that, like, hey, Rika is going through these loops and shit, and Hanyu is there. Those are confirmed. Those are the only magical related things. Everything else has been explained via shit. that is possible in reality, I suppose.
Yeah.
Even though I
Hard
feel like
science.
Being destroyed by facts and logic.
And even
Yeah,
with
so
the whole,
what we're essentially getting into now is
I was
the
so
hardcore
disappointed when I
truth.
found out the whole thing was just science. Like, I kind of like magic stuff.
I was like, man, I can't believe it's fucking Parasite. I can't believe. I actually didn't hate it. I just couldn't believe it.
Particularly.
Anyway, I gotta go do the dance thing, so I'll see you guys next time.
Dance?
Okay.
The event started.
It's Dead by Baby time.
I wanted to just add in here.
Stick around for I'll stick around for Dead by Debbie Doodah.
Particularly.
I'm going to be just. You just have to go to the actual stream and watch it through that.
Oh,
unfortunately.
Hey, for all my fellow Ethernauts, Price is out. I just booted it and it gave me Price.
Cool.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll have to get on tomorrow or something.
Wait a second. Which version of COD Zombies?
Cold War. Oh wait, season 3. Season 3 as a whole is out. Season 3 is actually just out. I'm looking at the battle pass.
I'm loading it up.
I want to see the music.
All right.
What is the music? What?
Spirit time.
Anyways, I wanted. I guess I kind of wanted to add this in a bit. I guess as of currently with Higurashi, it feels. Okay, never mind.
What?
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at something else.
No, it's okay. I have created the devil himself. This ruining a bit from the literal stare down of Takano and Hanyu, and I felt like maybe that scene should have happened after the fragments.
A lot of these fragments should have been like. They should have been the side content that you read about.
Yeah, they definitely feel like these are all the tips.
Oh hey,
like,
Mr. Mad is here. Hello.
But that being said, I find it a little bit like pace running that like Ryukishi added like specifically this scene. Let's say he had to keep like whatever all's going, but like let's say Ryukishi. I wish he placed the opening of like. What was it? Hanyu and the Takano stare down at the temple once you finish these fragments, because I feel like that would have been a way more appropriate place to put it.
Okay,
so that's what the anime does. It puts it right at the end.
Yeah, that would have been way more better, or fucking better, because it's like then it builds up to like you're gonna do the confrontation, but like right here it's like you're gonna do the confrontation. No, actually, you're gonna go through 50 fragments.
Oh yeah, hey, here,
it's
while I'm
almost
at it,
like that the writers on the anime didn't do this as their first rodeo.
Sorry for going off topic here. Yeah, so I looked through the battle pass. They've got the Black Ops 3 music like I was expecting, but in terms of licensed music, they've picked some good ones. They've got Spin Me Round Like a Record.
Nah.
Nice. They've got Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Nice.
Yeah.
And on the second pop mixtape, they have Safety Dance.
If you dance if you want to, but you
And Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Everybody.
Hey, Krem, can you still tell me what the hell that is? Like, that thing about living in the mountains had to do with Japanese ostracization?
I'm gonna...
That's been eating away at me.
Like, you said something without much, like, actual backing to it.
There's an unannounced feature I just found in the menu.
Oh, yeah?
Before the update, I was wondering, why does Barracks have a permanent new icon? I found out why it had a permanent new icon. There's a new menu option called Arcade, and you can just play all the old Activision games.
Oh, nice.
In the menu. So
that's funky.
I am now playing Pitfall. I am playing Pitfall in the main menu of Cold War.
They said old Activision games. Why did my brain automatically default to, you can play World at War now, Cold War?
Oh, I wish. Oh no,
That'd be rad.
Pitfall man died.
Apparently there's a free bundle that gives you a new arcade game.
Oh, is that the free bundle? I assumed it was just a camo like usual, or a booster.
Apparently there's more. There's an additional one.
Also, there's
I'm
a
just
copy
going
for
over
person
anime news right now because this has just become my thing. I'm looking up anime news.
Oh, that's
Gilbert,
so.
They enjoy this. Gilbert Gottfried recited the One Piece rap.
Good. Finally, I can end my strike.
I'll also point out, as the master of the manga, that the manga fixes a lot of these problems by making them a linear storyline, where people talk to each other and explain things to each other in a connective subsequent series of events that happen throughout history.
Yeah, but then you don't get the alternate endings.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about that Battle Pass skin.
I need to see it.
It's a tier 1 Higurashi, so...
Oh, if you get it, going...
They
always give my boy the fucking worst skin.
Godo of Madness wants to know what you think of the Resi chapter.
Yeah, I like Resident Evil. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'll probably swap to mobile then, because I'm gonna go into zombies as Price, because I want to hear what funny things he says.
On your feet, soldier!
Do you just want to do the thing? Because I'm on it right now.
Outbreak together.
Oh, hey everybody, what's going on?
Do you want me to go down a lot?
I said, my game's installed. I have multiplayer and zombies. We can.
Because, like I said, with the update, they've dropped a new Outbreak map. They've added a Duga.
Should we like go into another chat so we don't like disrupt Orange's stream?
I mean, I don't know, yeah, if you guys want to go play that over there, that's fine. You can keep doing it here, I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm sold to mobile anyway, so be right back.
I just wanted to keep talking with you guys.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm mostly looking up anime news.
Oh, this new Aga blueprint looks dope.
Across the board.
Yeah.
Do we have a video games channel so we won't have push to talk?
No, I don't want to go in. I don't want to open up the locker. Give me your phone.
What?
I'm picking up this woman and I'm taking her to a hook.
What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Playing Dead by the Baby.
He's playing
Dead
Light.
Yeah, on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Well, I like this new M14 fucking blue print.
Hey guys, what's happening? Oh cool, you're gonna take me right back to your fucking hook!
Yoko Taro working on new game, that's not really news.
Cool.
These blueprints in Season 3 look really good. I think they actually look better than most of the fucking blueprints.
Yoko Taro getting more work is always a positive in my opinion.
It's true.
That man could sell 2B farting on 9S and I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
I would not buy that. Okay.
But what if it has lore though?
Oh, what? In Japan.
Hey, how about that?
I knew it! I knew it! You rapscallion!
That new Steam achievement for the Nier remake.
Yeah, I hate that. That's such a souring part of the game. I think it would have been less tasteless if they just made it so it's like, oh, you looked at her butt 10 times, then she kicked you. Isn't that funny?
I was like, I don't mind necessarily the idea of the achievement. I think the wording and the naming of the achievement is very distasteful.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's like, oh, you found out her secret, her dirty little secret, like all that kind of shit.
I guess, like, does anyone care about Nier spoilers?
Okay, so I still plan to play
Automata is not Automata. We're not gonna go into any Automata stuff.
Alright, I watched the LP, so you know what, fine, go ahead.
What was it? Kaine is, what would be the right way to call it?
The correct term is intersex.
Intersex, meaning she has, both.
Oh yeah, me too. Like I have the fucking, I got White Snow edition. I'm getting the big cash money version of the game.
Oh, when he said intersex, Orange is like, me too. I'm like, wait, what?
FYI for
Post this here and then I'm gonna send this to Paige on Twitter because this is some sick shit. Woo!
I'm gonna be using the new wand, so if it's shit, I apologize.
Okay.
Oh, they added a new one. I forgot.
Yeah, toxic growth. So if the wand is like really bad, I'm sorry.
Hey, buddy, what's going on? Oh my god, you guys are fucking horrible. Holy shit.
Of thorns in front of you.
Horns?
Thorns, sorry.
Horns?
It's on the mind for digital.
He wants to ejaculate. Whammin's panis.
I didn't even fucking say that.
Also, I fucked that up super hard.
Also, I'll be using the MP5 since I'll be playing this price.
Based.
I'm probably gonna be trying out a new like item. And I learned the item is good through a Boneworks mod that added the weapon in. You may know it as the pistol that had the anime skin in Boneworks, but I'm gonna use it in Cold War because that's where it's from.
So, nah, it's just like since I'm playing this price, I need to use like an pressed MP5. You know. Oh, I just had a terrible cursed thought. What if Bryce just doesn't speak?
Oh, that'd be pretty shitty, yeah.
Oh.
Yes! Second season of Artie Furita from Commonplace to World's Strongest debuts in January 2022.
Also, for those who are interested, the ballistic knife is in the game. It's in my gunsmith.
And you can unlock it via challenge.
Yeah, it's an unlockable weapon, not a battle pass one. So just kill 300 enemies using a special or melee weapon.
She probably has decisive strike. Or not.
Basically, use a purple or orange thumper or crossbow.
Yup. And that's 2 dead.
It's fine, the crossbow's pretty good.
So let's see, they definitely got that other person.
So should I wait on you two?
If you want.
Oh hey, what's up?
Oh yeah, Bryce. Bryce doesn't have any cosmetics, but
should I just fucking? Oh wait, one of them had protection head.
They are absolutely gonna sell that boomy hat later on. You know, like those points out.
Oh, with me, pretty boy.
Do you want to do some Survivor games after that?
Oh yeah, sure, that'd be fine.
Ooh, Sim's got a new kind of cool operator skin.
I'm kind of curious. Can I just like stand here being invisible and wait for them to come get the hook?
Vargas got like a
your terror radius will still be there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, whatever. I hold all the cards, and he's dead.
He got a decent mills amount.
Oh, I should find the fucking hatch. Shit.
Joshua, check.
It would not be here.
On the battle pass.
Wait, who?
I actually really like.
It hasn't spawned yet.
I like that park outfit actually.
That park outfit? I think I saw it in the cosmetics. Oh, pack.
There were some decent blueprints in here too.
Yeah, the Og one looks really good.
Yeah, I like that.
My cousin Samson's in a combative
Tier 5
mood.
looks great.
Oh, they healed themselves.
I'm actually already contemplating just buying it right now so I can get it all. Because apparently you get like a...
Matt, there's a bunch of people in the server already that you know, it's fine.
Orange! You'll be happy to hear that I did the baby skin for Fred.
The baby! Anyways, I got the hatch!
It's just a blue
baby.
I don't care about the baby at all. I just think the name is funny in the meme.
I want to make it clear that the baby thing is a joke. It's just a Krieg variant that says "Let's go" on the side.
Have you seen the Meat Canyon video?
Hey, buddy. Oh, you just giving up? Okay, awesome.
I hope I saw the PPS and I'm a little worried that they hold the gun wrong.
I think I've seen screenshots. I think it's the Black Ops 3 animation.
Aww. So I want to explain. It's not because of a gun nut. It's because I think it looks way too weird.
And game.
Also, tier 50. Tier 50. That's like a very good like Muslim kind of he almost looks like those Perseus guys from the intro.
Merciless killer. I did it.
Oh damn, yeah. You know what? It's a little weird seeing his mustache through the ski mask though.
Alright, I guess we can do Survivor games now, Ozzy, if you want.
Yep, I am in lobby.
Cool.
That's a fucking great MP5 blueprint, holy shit.
Which tier?
Tier 76.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was pretty alright.
I mean, Matt, do you want to play Survivor too?
It's not a blueprint, it's like a mastercraft variant.
Alright, here, I will give you access to the, funny little
they got an
stream.
anime sticker!
Also, they have a skin for the,
Actually, here, how about we just go into, Vidi games, so we can do this shit.
Yeah.
Alright, here. Yup. All right, let's go.
Bye.
Let me just
nice to meet you people.
Yeah.
My name is Mad. I've known Orange for
yeah, he's known me for a pretty good chunk of time now.
Yeah. Whose mic is?
I have no idea. It might just be. Well, I mean, keep in mind, I think you just have my stream open, so there's a chance you're just hearing everything that we're saying.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have it.
That should be a bone.
Yeah, I have the PS5 version, so. Is that fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a good version, actually.
Alright, here, Survivor.
Good night over there. Have a good night.
Okay, have a good night. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool server.
Alright, let's see. Get Ozzy in here.
Dude, I'm honestly shocked you did not get a DC on the Silent Hill map.
Yeah.
People hate that.
I really don't get survivors that much. Or I don't get disconnects that much, surprisingly.
Oh, that's shocking. Well,
who should I I think actually that's right. I should probably get
okay, I guess we gotta do like
actually, I don't really want to play David King. I'll play fucking actually wait, that's right. There was a certain Zarina Kassar.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot how to like add friends on Dead by Daylight for crossplay.
Oh. What is that?
You okay?
Dude, you think I'm gonna work out at the gym for an hour and a half to have a buffet afterwards?
Sorry, that's my family.
Oh. I see.
Yeah, what's your like Dead by Daylight name or something?
My DBD ID? I don't know actually.
Yeah, sorry, I had to do this with another PC friend.
I think it's wait, does it it's not gonna take like my Steam ID to like default because I think oh like no just give me yours.
Sorry, I gotta look up
well mine's like hashtag DDC2 or whatever the hell.
Mine's hashtag B65E.
Hashtag actually wait no okay give me more from that because I guess multiple people have DDC too.
Yeah, it just says if you want my like actual ID, it's Magnificent Mr. Mad.
And then the numbers.
And then hashtag B65E. Both the B and the E are lowercase.
Oh.
You got me?
B is lowercase.
Yeah.
I'll just go through the list of Mr. Mads. B65. There are a lot of you. Holy shit.
Yes. Magnificent Mr. Mad. It's 3 M's. And they're all uppercase. Oh, gotcha.
I found you.
Oh, there we go.
So how much of Toxic Survivor do you want me to play?
I mean, hey, we're looking to win here, you know.
Yeah, we're trying to win.
So.
Yeah, be the biggest. Like, I'm going to absorb all the information I've learned by playing against fucking assholes.
Okay, you're gonna get my altruistic David build.
Oh hell yeah. I'm going to play Cheryl because I like Silent Hill and I have a key.
So since we're survived with friends, I think Bond is pretty useless. Actually, yeah, I got it. Any good items? Ooh. Can't do it, never mind. I was gonna do Blood Amber, but I'll just bring a...
Deniable capacity to sense danger. Actually, wait, I should play Adam King, he's fun. Or Adam Francis.
Yeah, just have a really good David, so I'm good, so you can invite me.
Yeah, if you can get him. Ozzy.
Yeah.
So Ozzy, how long have you been playing Dead by Daylight for?
According to him, 1,000 hours or so.
Oh, nice. I think I'm like at the 200-hour mark. I got in once. I think it was Spirit that came out.
Mm. Yeah, I'm the Dead by Daylight baby. I don't play that game that much. Or I'm trying to play it more, I guess.
Yeah, I'm almost to 1,500 hours.
It's a good game, but it has very
oh yeah, like it's a very fun game with a lot of things you can criticize about it.
Absolutely. But I think that's a lot of asymmetrical games.
Mm-hmm.
Like Payday 2.
There's a lot of like RNG elements in this game that I feel like you could tone down to make this a little, just like a smidge better, you know?
Yeah. Yep. But at the same time, they keep pulling me back in that Resident Evil chapter. I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, Resi shit's fucking.
That might actually be the first Dead by Daylight content I buy.
Look, I'm just saying, if it's Leon or something, it's fucking over. I'm gonna be playing a lot more Survivor. Especially if it's voiced by what's his name, the new Leon, the younger one.
Oh yeah.
Nick Apostolotides, because I fucking love him.
It's kind of cool because I know they got Bruce Campbell to do Ash.
Oh yeah. You mean Bruce William? Or not? No, Bruce William's the other one. Yeah, it's Bruce Campbell. Man.
Yep, they got him.
That's my mistake. I'm actually not surprised because I know they didn't get him for when they had Ash in what is it, Poker Night, I think.
Yeah. So how's your guys' day been going?
You know, I've been rewatching the fuck out of Community recently.
Nice.
I remember that one episode. I remember like the one thing that I saw online where it's like, "Hey, Shirley's going. It's December 10th, even though it's like they're celebrating Christmas and all that fun shit." And I realized, I never actually saw that episode, and I went to season 1. It's like, I never actually watched all of season 1, and now I'm like 6 episodes into season 2.
Yeah, I've just been I've been on and off again with the Batman animated series.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah, because I got the I got the full collection, but I'm bad at watching media, so.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like I very much stick to the things I'm used to. Alright, I gotta see if the new episode of Zombieland Saga's out yet.
Yeah, but I also finagled around with the Hat in Time on PS5 because that got fixed.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So I'm probably gonna buy the DLC because it's only $10.
You know, I just realized this is gonna be a fucking nightmare because Mad's like level fucking rank 11, we're both 20.
Honestly, the thing is, even with this, you'll still God, the rank system is so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so pointless too because I play more killer, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'd say I'm even at this point, but it just doesn't really matter. I get ranked with high 20s even though I'm 11. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Only real bad thing is on this way. Do you have a flashlight? Because
I do not have a flashlight. I have a toolbox and I have a med kit, and that's about it.
Yeah, I can't really play Toxic on this one. Yeah, I could play Toxic Nancy. Yeah, okay, I'll play Toxic Nancy. Yeah.
It always fucks me up because it's like I always think it's weird seeing level 50 people because I don't have a single fucking level 50 character yet.
Yeah.
My 2 highest are actually no, my 3 highest now because I got hagged to level 30. Nice. Yeah, there's Hag, Pyramid Head, and Oni. Those are the only 3 characters I like really for a while.
My highest killer is probably Myers, and I think second might be Doctor.
Huh.
Yeah, those are the ones I used to make. So.
God, this is fucking me up super hard because it's like it's usually really easy for me to find games for Survivor like earlier in the day, but at night I guess it's just fucking impossible.
Yeah, the queue times are pretty.
Yeah, my MMR is trash because I haven't played this game in forever.
It's like I forgot they even implemented MMR.
Yeah, they did. So I have like 0 MMR on Survivor.
It's weird because like I think that like MMR almost like it almost contradicts the nature of having like a rank based game. I feel like it would be a little bit nicer if there was like a casual game mode that relied on MMR too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate to bring up Overwatch, but Overwatch did that and it was pretty alright.
Yep.
It didn't help though when you were like took a long ass break and they kept you at the exact same fucking level of MMR though. That was a huge pain in the ass.
By the way, Orange, you can uncap your FPS in the game files if you have a high refresh rate monitor.
What's it capped at?
It's capped at 60.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice. I guess I could. I'm a little worried that might cause some things for the fucking stream to screw up because, I don't know. I think it kind of fixed itself because I turned off gamer mode. But, because it actually fucks up your refresh rate shit a little bit, but because I have like a higher refresh rate, it takes my computer a longer time to catch up. Means that just causes a lot of dropped frames. But I don't know. I played Devotion yesterday, and I think that was uncapped, and it played pretty much fine.
How was that?
Good. It fucked up super hard though. I didn't realize the audio was turned off the entire time for the stream people. So and nobody could point it out because they couldn't watch the stream because they were already in it. So it was just me like almost silently reacting to everything happening. But I mean, yeah, it was a good time. I don't regret getting the game and supporting them. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's finally good that it's at a point where it can be supported better.
There's definitely like two. Oh, hey, we finally fucking got one.
Finally, dude.
So,
yeah,
you guys want to predict a killer?
Kudo.
I am gonna predict it's either a Legion, Death Slinger, or Pyramid Head.
It's gonna be a trapper or a nurse.
We're gonna get a really mediocre trickster player.
You mean all trickster players?
Hey, we both resent that.
Hey, I played trickster. I've literally only played trickster all day, and I went from rank 20 to rank 4.
Orange, you watched that clip I sent you.
Well, hey, look, they're buffing him even more. They're making him more based. It's great.
Yeah, I hope they finally make it to where his superpower is usable.
Now, when is he gonna get a Joker Persona 5 skin? I know that's like, what is it? There's fucking
I've been.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been mean to Trickster these past few days, but I can't say he's the worst killer anymore.
I mean, it's kind of hard to top fucking Clown and Pig.
No, I'd still say Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Pig has problems, but the only thing that she really needs a buff in is her bear traps. Clown, yeah, he's kind of all over the place.
It's weird to me because like Pig has a kind of a cool concept, and I actually want to try her out. But at the same time, I don't feel like spending money on a character that's subjectively bad.
Yeah, her execution's fine. It's just her mechanics don't really work with Dead by Daylight.
Hey, Ghastly Ghetto.
That's mine.
Hey. Oh, and they got pudding.
Yeah, I sent the lips.
Killer's getting big money.
Yeah, this game plays so much better at like high refresh rate. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it actually plays like I played the PS4 version, the base one, and holy shit, right?
God, that was I'm
actually glad this was one of the first PS5 upgrades, and you can actually feel the upgrade.
You know, it's like it fucks me up super hard because like I remember I went to GameStop like a while ago because like the sub place I usually go to get lunch has like a fucking place that has a GameStop right next to it, so it's like. I saw Dead by Daylight on the shelves, and I'm like, do I really want Dead by Daylight for the Switch?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I should send you a video. It's when the Twins came out, and LED Scream on Switch.
Like I can't tell you how many times recently I've just been going, it's portable though.
Oh my god, but it's like running at like 20 frames.
Oh man, but the BioShock 1 and 2 ports run like ass. It fucks me up so hard because Infinite runs really well on the Switch.
Wait, how did the BioShock ports run that bad?
I don't know. You wanna know why? They use the remastered version specifically.
Oh,
like if it was a direct port of the Xbox one, it probably would have run fine.
Yeah, the BioShock remastered runs like trash even on PC.
I posted the video and
like it sucks because I got Doom 3 on there too, and Doom 3 runs beautifully, and it's the same generation as the fucking is BioShock.
Yeah, I've heard the Doom 3 port, even when it first launched, was pretty good.
All right, let's fix some generators and change some lives.
Yeah, let's R1 simulator.
Oh, another thing is the skill checks on high refresh rate.
Yeah.
So much better.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, I got a toolbox repair.
I don't know how you can do skill checks at 30 FPS. That's like, oh man.
Oh yeah, especially trying to do that shit on like a fucking. Fortunately, I have a very sensitive gamer keyboard, which can be both a blessing and a curse depending on how lazy my thumb is feeling on any given time. Yep. Great skill check.
Oh yeah, it is a trapper.
Oh, trapper? All right. Sure.
Damn, that was my first guess.
But what if it was the funny K-pop man, though? That's the only piece of K-pop media I associate with the very aesthetically pleasing Killer Man.
I'm scared for Trickster to get buffed because he's gonna be like actually good.
Oh yeah, that'll be great. Finally, I can justify the $7 I spent to get him.
I'm so mean to this trapper. I just.
Oh yeah, fuck his shit up, dude. We're just gonna fix this gen.
He's stuck in the trap though.
Oh well.
Look, it's okay. I don't care that he's standing right there. Oh fuck me. Whatever.
How dare you?
Oh, we've got
Look, it's all right, fam. We got you. This our rando will save you probably.
I'll go save.
All right, cool. Okay. I should go maybe. Nah, I can still just work on this. Fuck it. He's not gonna go for me. He's not that brain damaged. Yep. Oh shit, you okay?
I'm good.
All right, cool.
Yes, I did it.
Maybe I should have brought my my first aid. Actually, wait a second. I'm playing as Adam. I should be saving people off hooks.
Oh my god, did I really do that?
And anyways, this gen is almost done.
I'm just so toxic when I get the flashlight.
Do you have DS?
Do you guys know where the killer is?
Sadly, no, but I have any strength. He's chasing somebody here.
He's looking for me.
Okay, here we go. And we are good.
Would you go, Mad?
I have inner strength, spine shield, dead hard.
Oh, cool. That guy's fucking up hooks. Oh, hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh.
Time to run away.
I just love dead harding and do it.
Yeah, keep him away from me. I'm functionally the baby in this situation.
He just glitched on the bus.
What?
Yeah, he just glitched on top of the bus.
Oh, all right. Can he get back down?
Oh no, he's like. God.
Well, shit.
Unfortunate, but.
Hopefully he'll put you near me. Oh no, there you go. I see you. I will attempt to save you so I can get my free hook clear.
Yeah, he's well, he's putting me on a far one. He must be salty at cheese.
Yep, I see you.
That bad. Oh, is he camping me?
Oh, is he gonna camp you?
Oh, I think he's camping me.
Oh fuck.
He's walking away. He's walking away.
All right, yeah. He's trying to wait and see if someone looks, because someone's gonna come for you. Which unfortunately is gonna be.
I'm right here.
I mean, I don't know. This kind of plays into my unique skill set, but yeah, you're already there. Fucking shit.
Let me heal you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's not in my terror radius. Borrow time didn't activate.
Oh, huh? I hear the killer. What the fuck? Oh, hey, there he is.
I'll take a hit.
Fuck!
Get away from the
I'm
killer.
not in the range of like I get to be the funny man who is taunting the killer and going na 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 na.
Hello, I'm back.
Ah!
I am mad.
I have been mildly injured. Yeah, this is Mr. Mad. He's
Hello, Mad.
And the toxic Dead by Daylight survivor.
Hey,
He doesn't run decisive, but I run down.
Come on.
Yeah,
Come
also,
over here. Come over here. Come on.
I assume that you're not going to be doing Mechanicus today, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
He's gonna pick that guy up, but let me heal you.
Oh yeah, sure. I've got kind of an interesting schedule for the next couple of days, so I kind of wanna enjoy the Dead by Davy time I can.
No problem.
But
I'll
not
just be here for the conversation.
But yeah, no, I will definitely. Wait, why did I do that? Whatever. But yeah, no, I'll make time to do Mechanicus at some point in the near future. Don't worry.
Yeah, so I want to hear your reactions to how awesome and metal it is.
What? There's a trap here? There's a random ass trap.
Yeah, sorry, I'm cleaning a totem to get my inner strength, then I'll rescue.
Oh
wait,
god, he fucked with this generator.
Is he slugging? Oh, never mind.
I'll go rescue one of you guys.
You should go rescue the Kate.
Yep, I'll go rescue Kudo.
I'm going to.
Let's
oh, wait,
go, baby.
Wait,
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Kate's rando. Alright, and Ozzy is hooked now. Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are. Oh no,
Yeah,
there you are.
Side of the map.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Get you out of here. Go. I'm sorry.
I have DS. You can just run away. Leave.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Thank you.
Hey buddy, you don't want to do this. Oh no.
Oh god.
Well, yeah, we are in a horrendous. Mad, just make your way to the fucking. You have to find the thing.
No way.
Well, if he picks me up right after, we'll be fine.
Oh yeah. I know. Just Mad's on his Mad's on the second level, so I'd get a little worried. I'm gonna recover soon. Please don't pick me up. Please don't pick me up. Please don't pick me up. Fuck you.
Oh, he's going to you first, bruh.
I was just about to recover too.
Oh wait, actually.
Oh, I'm wiggling. I can't wiggle. And now I'm having connection.
Oh, he's gonna pick me up. I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna save you straight away, okay?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'll save the random.
Alright, coming. I'm gonna get you off.
Base, come on.
Yeah, this game's back on track.
We gotta salvage this bitch. We only got 2 of these gens done.
We're good. You have borrowed time.
Cha-cha slide!
Oh!
No!
You have borrowed, you have borrowed, you have borrowed.
That's right, I do.
We need to split up.
It's
We
true.
cannot both be sitting at this loop.
Oh, hi. I'm gonna get. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, he's going for you. He's going for you. He's going for you.
Okay,
I'm fine.
I'm doing this chest notification. And of course, it's just a brown. Thank you.
Oh, Kudo's healing me.
I wish I had.
He's still on me, so you're good.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
I'm leaving.
Kudo's gonna heal me now. Oh no, kill's coming, kill's coming. Go, 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 go.
Oh wait, we can actually, if he doesn't stay on me, I can heal.
Oh god damn it, Matt. Ah, fuck. Indecisiveness is gonna kill me. Maybe it's not. Oh no, he's just going for you. He is dead set on you.
Turn around. I can heal you. Orange.
Oh yeah, just come over here. Okay.
Fuck off. Sick. Actually. Okay, wait.
He's dead set on you because I think he knows you're at kill mode.
Oh please, please. Yes. Thank you, inner strength, and Nancy's best friend.
He's chasing me.
Oh, sorry.
At the very least, if I ever get hooked again, I'll probably be safe.
I'm gonna do a generator.
He's chasing me.
He is. I've had some fucking relentless Trapper players in the few times I've played Survivor.
Yeah, damn, he's just like, oh yeah, I got maxed phaser, by the way.
This is one of those guys who insists that he doesn't spend any fucking drop of money on this game, other than the initial purchase price. Anyways, I am.
Best tailor is free after all.
Fucking nurse.
Damn, I'm down.
I'm right
not
next.
dead.
I'm right next to you though. Don't worry.
Yeah,
And the generator just. Oh wait, the generator just got cleared. He's gonna know where I fucking am.
Yeah, he's walking over. What is the hook here?
Alright, he's probably gonna hook you now. Yep.
I'm on second stage.
I got you. Don't worry.
Oh wow. If you save him,
Got ya.
If he doesn't come over,
Let's go.
to be able to get this agenda.
Alright, now we gotta split up.
So, Bone, are you gonna join us for the next session?
No, Bone doesn't know anything about DBD.
Well, that's fair.
Oh, he's going after me. Fucking hell. It's actually, you know what? That's probably for the best. I'm the only one who was on fucking level 2.
Do you need healing?
No, let's do the gen. Last gen.
Yeah, do the gen. Don't worry about me.
I'm gonna go.
Open this gate. I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. Wait.
It's fine. I believe that because of Adam's perk, I get a free out.
You're on your second. You don't get it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. That's right.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I can save you though. I have borrowed time. I'm coming.
I'm sitting that space floor.
Okay, he has no what I'm talking. Oh wow. Oh fuck! It's literally
No! What? What?
Dude, I was about to save you.
That the gate is on. Literally not.
I was fucking mashing though. God damn it.
Yep, that's
I did get like 5,000 fucking points though, so I mean, what the hell?
Damn, I was literally about to save you too.
God damn it! I guess I did have fun. I had at least 4 pips of fun.
Yeah, I almost double pipped. I knew he had a nurse's calling.
It is kind of weird how there's like a degree of success or failure. Look, there's degrees of success for the killer, but there's only like one static failure state.
I mean,
much.
if it makes you feel better, both of you got more points than our random who escaped.
Oh.
They got escape points and they still have way less points than you guys.
Oh jeez. Yeah, sure. I got time.
Yeah, I'm good. I did not get my challenge.
I'm leveling up her because I have a challenge for her. Alright, let's see. What perks does she have? Or what singular perk? The people is only active and at full health.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get broken and injured though.
Okay, so I'm gonna run the Thanatophobia counter, Desperate Measures.
Okay, I have to wonder, what outfit is that dude wearing?
That is the Scoops outfit from fucking Stranger Things.
I imagine not the first season?
The third or second, I think.
Yeah, shit, oh yeah, the Resident Evil chapter came out, right?
Mm-hmm. No, it's on its way out. It's coming out though, don't worry.
What's in it?
We don't know.
Don't know yet.
Still don't know.
I think they leaked, Claire is gonna be the survivor.
Oh, really? Alright.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
I was kind of hoping for Leon, but what can you do?
I guess Claire has yet to be action heroed.
So
it's like boulder punching Chris and President Bodyguard Leon. Then there's Claire.
Okay, so
let's see. I'm not gonna do obsession shit. That sounds stupid.
you know what I'm running? I'm running the red key with blood amber.
Does Repressed Alliance actually like do anything good?
Repressed Alliance. It actually stops killers from kicking generators, which is nice.
Oh, that's useful. Yeah, sure, I'll put that on. Fuck it. I don't really need I don't know why I had Plunderer's Instinct on.
If we get
Instinct is good if you have a.
It's worth mentioning that the only add-on I have for Cheryl is a key, so I guess that's just what I'm using.
I'm running the Sports Flashlight and stuff, and I'm actually running 2 of Felix's perks because Built to Last is very good with good items. Because it actually recharges half of the item.
What Elodie
Make the most cursed thing you can think of.
That's a fucking yell.
Wonder what it.
Jesus Christ.
Wonder when we're gonna get news of that new live-action Resident Evil.
I just hope it's not what they had about like Albert Wesker's kids or some shit. That was kind of stupid.
You know, I'm thinking if they have the Dead by Daylight killer, I know it won't be, but what if it's Albert Wesker?
That'd be really funny, but I don't think he's monstery enough.
Since I have very little experience with Resident Evil, all I can think of is Birkin, but that probably won't be Birkin.
Birkin could be good. Jack Baker could be good. Nemesis would be good. Maybe not Mr. X. I think Mr. X could be a good skin for Nemesis, but maybe not like a full character because Mr. X doesn't have enough going on.
Yeah, I think my top 3.
The Tyrant.
I thought Mr. X was the Tyrant.
No, like there's like the original Tyrant from Resident Evil 1, because like there's degrees of tyrants.
Oh yeah, I don't know shit about Resident Evil 1.
What if it's Lady, whatever her name is?
Lady Dimitrescu. That'd be fucking impossible though, because she's like 10 feet tall.
Mommy.
Like they'd have to make a special animation for having to walk through doors.
Yeah.
Just special animation of her ground pounding the enemy.
That'd be really funny actually. If like because she's so tall, you can like ground pound. Like the trade off is that it's really hard for her to get through doors quickly. Like it's just there's a lot of like broad area of effect abilities, but trying to actually like fucking move around is almost nightmarish.
Something about the image of just her punting one of these survivors is really funny to me. Just kicking them.
Wait, what? Really? What the fuck? Apparently the new Sakura Wars mobile game that like just got fucking released is already having its services ended in June. I kind of want that series to do well, so I guess it kind of sucks. Whatever. I don't think it ever came out in the West though, so.
Well.
Yeah, Orange. The thing you said about mashing in the hook. That's why I actually rebinded my thing to the square button.
Actually, no. Someone mentioned. I think. You know what actually be a really good idea is I should rebind it to the fucking scroll wheel.
I think some people actually. Wait, do you have it the regular bind of? Is it space?
It's just spacebar at the moment.
Oh yeah.
I think the problem is I would have to use the scroll wheel for like doing other actions and shit, which would be kind of fucky.
I know some people use the scroll wheel as like a macro for flashlights.
Man, flashlights really went down a peg for me when I realized you could just straight up fucking, you could just straight up look completely downward and it wouldn't affect you at all.
Ozzy, is that a Umineko character?
What, my picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
The thing with the flashlights, from what I've gathered, is it's good when the killer has to break a pallet.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Because it's like a forced animation.
Oh yeah, like that's a really good time to do it, like shit.
Yeah, it's also good when picking up a survivor because, again, it's like those forced animation.
What's in a bag? You know, when I said I had time, it didn't account for these long-ass loading times.
Yeah.
That's not entirely false. I still have time. I stay up to like 3 a.m. on most nights, so it's no big deal.
Oh man, wait, when do you get up?
Tomorrow's Thursday. And we don't have any classes tomorrow, so I can get up whenever I want.
Oh, yeah, I have an issue. I usually go to bed at like 2 a.m., but then I have to wake up at like 7:45.
Dude, you wanna know what my schedule is nowadays? Literally only have 2 classes on Fridays.
You see, I've created a foolproof strategy for the days where I have to get up on at 9:30, but he takes attendance. It's called getting up, logging into class, logging into work, going back to bed for 2 more hours.
What do you do for work?
I am a web designer and web developer for the College of Business at RIT.
Oh wow, that's nice.
I hope my bosses don't watch me stream.
Yeah.
I suck if they found your OnlyFans.
Oh no. my tasteful nude. Oh yeah. K-pop girl.
God, I keep on getting retweets from that guy that says, the teacher of this person found their OnlyFans. Find it here.
And then she gets fired for having the gall to make more money.
Thing is, like, there's just this one Twitter that these like gimmick blogs keep on retweeting, and it's just that tag with a bunch of different OnlyFans, or just that description. It's like, no, I don't believe you.
Okay, since we got her, I'm gonna predict it's a trickster.
Oh yeah, wait, you know what? I just like I think her whole thing is about fucking over other people.
Yeah, her yep.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
You see, that's what you get for pushing a sociopath into the K-pop industry. Only death.
Yep. It's deserved.
That being said, pushing anybody into the K-pop industry is sociopathic.
This time it's the celebrity that's stalking the fans.
I love corn. Well, wait, this is the corn farmer, isn't it?
I can't wait for the Thompson house to get its rework.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different one. Wait, do they have the one where it separates all of us?
No.
Okay.
Dude, the thing is, like, I've actually gotten games where the spawn I started with everyone and there was no
oh hey, there you go.
add-on.
Let's work on this one generator while the... Actually, is the huge in here?
Yep, she's right here.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess you're gonna fuck off, Ozzy.
So I'm not sure if this killer has...
Great skill check. I'm gonna be really glad when they finally fucking fix the mashing, so it's just you do a skill check.
Yup.
They're treating it like the Silent Hill one. Oh yeah, I'm curious. If you play Pyramid, how useful are the cases?
It's very useful when it's like, okay, I'm right here and I just want to send this guy away really quickly. Like, it takes almost no time at all, and it's really useful.
It's useful for like downing multiple people if there's people grouped up.
Not to mention, because you have a ranged attack that can fucking decimate people, it's usually really fucking useful.
Where the fuck is the killer?
I have no idea.
Are they an AFK Wraith?
Poof.
They are.
Maybe they're just a really good spirit.
Yeah.
They might be AFK.
They can be so silent. Nobody will
they're
ever
AFK.
find them. Oh hell yeah, let's go.
I found it.
Oh hey, there they are, buddy. What's up? Oh wait, oh. I don't think they're AFK.
Yep, they're not.
Oh, they're back.
Oh, I think they were just faking it. Also, who's the killer? Was that a trapper again?
Yep, it's Trapper.
Is it? It's always trappers on low ranks.
Trapper's like the default killer.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully I can use this key.
And I got a trophy.
Trophy. You were in fact a gamer. I guess you're the obsession mad.
Yep, thank you.
I did an entire loop with a map. Holy fuck.
Yep, and thank you, Alert, for
There's no
boarding
chance
me.
the thing is in the base. At least I hope not. Oh hey. I was helpful.
Yeah, you helped a lot.
Okay, he's still over here.
I wanna fuck around and find out.
Wow, he missed me completely.
Oh, there's a chest in here.
We're in the killer shack, by the way.
We have a green key in here.
Yeah, I don't.
That does nothing.
Yep. I have a
don't
pink
know what
one,
this
so
trapper's doing, honestly, he hasn't set any traps.
I think is this their first fucking game? Are they fucking around and trying to see what happens? Oh man, we got fucking handed an easy W.
Yep.
I feel bad because I wanted to get more blood points out of this.
Just be like me and beat the killer for five gens.
Hell yeah, brother, loop that shit.
And he completely.
Oh, here he comes.
And I got max blood points for chasing.
Oh hell yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, that's my
my favorite
that's my
JoJo's
final,
opening, Chase.
That's my final challenge done. I'm gonna go do it.
Chest. Gonna unlock this shit.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame my build lasted an activator.
Green toolbox. I guess I'll take that. I don't really need this key anyway.
Oh, he chased me and then he lost me.
I mean, if you see an open key, if you see an open thing out there, there is a pink key in there.
Yeah, honestly, the thing with the ranking system, since we were talking about it, I actually hate ranking up the Survivor more than Killer. Because Survivor asks you to do, like everything at once, but with Killer, you're just, like, barely simply doing the thing.
You're simply living.
While with Survivor, you gotta play counterintuitive. Like, you gotta save people, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's by us.
Oh, he is? Oh, hey! Oh, gotta block it! Alright, I blocked the gen.
Oh, yeah. You got forced penance. Don't you think he knows you're there? Or is he chasing you?
He just, like, completely fucking ignored me, yeah. What the
He's
fuck?
standing at the exit gate, ready to open it. Oh my god. He might have no ed or something.
It's gonna be blocked for a little while.
Oh, let me heal you. Let me heal you.
Yeah, just do that in the meantime.
If he has no ed, don't heal me because I have dead heart.
Yep, we're good.
I guess.
Yeah, no, because I can do this.
Where did that chest?
Oh wait. He's completely.
Oh yeah, he's just letting us go. I'll heal you.
He just gave up super hard?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Oh well, I guess I'm losing that hat. I wasn't losing that key. Whatever. Oh hey! I found the hatch.
Oh god, that reminds me of I was playing a game yesterday and I was actually gonna hack this game, but the randos on my team literally left at the last second, so I couldn't.
I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not even gonna wait for the guy. Let's just go.
Yeah, I got a bronze thing.
The killer is a rank 20.
Aw, I feel bad.
A rank 20 console player. Ugh.
Risk it all. Use an ultra item or add-on without using a protective ward.
Is he? Because I actually see he's PC.
It shows like the global symbol next to his name.
Oh yeah, that might be. He might. Yeah, he could. What if he's a Switch player?
Cool.
What if he's a Stadia player?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, is this game on Stadia? Fuck.
It is on Stadia.
Fuck.
It's actually funny.
That's
Stadia,
bad.
The Stadia PC and Switch versions are the only ones with cross progression.
We're in trouble, Stadians.
I wasn't paying attention. I was watching a video. What are we talking about, Stadia?
Apparently this game is playable on Stadia.
Playable in...
Yes, massive honking air quotes.
I was trying to look for a joke about it being playable on Stadia. About the Stadia being playable.
There's multiple asterisks next to the word Stadia.
It would be playable if the Stadia was playable because no one wants to buy it. Nailed it.
Speaking of good games on Stadia, I can't wait for Life is Strange True Colors.
Oh yeah, a game where people were so out of touch that it was hard for them to experience emotion.
Yeah, I'm playing through Before the Storm because my friend got me the first 3 games.
Before the Storm isn't too bad.
Lesbian one and it was cute.
Honestly, I'm doing the first episode.
Wait, did you just describe it as the lesbian one?
The first one, yes.
Oh, I mean, yes, but both. Yes to both that and Before the Storm, technically.
It gives off big gay energy.
Yeah. So
Only
I'm
if you
on
play
Steam right now, and I'm looking up Days Gone release date.
I mean, if you have the PS5, you get the PC experience from that at the very least.
Yeah, I got it.
Also, I'm pretty sure it comes free with your fucking PS5.
Yeah, I got the Plus collection.
I'm so fucking mad they didn't bother to fix Horizon Zero Dawn, because that game runs like piss.
It's funny because they actually fixed Ratchet and Clank.
So apparently some of it has to do with the fact that some of the animations are like hard locked at 30 FPS.
The thing is, I'm curious why, because I know the PC version's a pretty solid 60.
No, actually, like, even then, there's some problems with the PC version too.
I'm curiosity.
I found that really weird since Death Stranding has one of the best PC ports I've ever seen.
I'm gonna do more Cheryl. Actually, no, I'm gonna do Adam. Oh, fuck.
How do viewers and users in chat work on Twitch? Because there's like 6 people users in chat, but it says there's only 3 people watching.
I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, but I wonder if Horizon 2 will have a 60 option.
A person can be in chat, but not in your stream.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't know
like
how that works.
how Discord is sometimes.
Yeah, Horizon's still locked at 30 FPS on PS5.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, fucking SMT is gonna be fucking locked at 30 on PC.
You know, I saw some people on my timeline defending it, and I don't really understand why.
I mean, in the end, it's just like they're gonna fucking patch. Like someone's gonna mod that day one to fix it.
Like, I can understand, like, it's not the most important because it's a JRPG, but I think it's more the quality of life.
I mean, even more than that, I think it's like it's made on Unity.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it's a Unity game.
Which is really weird. I mean, it's like, hey, you know, if you can completely fucking rebuild an RPG from like the mid-2000s from the ground up on Unity, I guess that's something for going for it.
Yeah, speaking of Unity, anybody here played the new Oddworld game?
The what?
The new Oddworld.
I
got it. I haven't bothered to play it yet. Because
I played the... Oh, sorry, go ahead. I thought you...
I was gonna say, I looked at some of the gameplay and it just seems like really bland.
I got it one of the Oddworld games free with like PS Plus or whatever, and I remember the first cutscene, like the intro cutscene, being very long and and I fell asleep because it was really late as well, and I just never picked it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait a second. Oh, the fucking archives reset. Shit.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
The battle pass is
I
gone.
need to. I have to re-update the battle pass. Oh no, it's just closed. Oh, okay.
You lost the VOD. Like, I thought you were talking about the VODs resetting. Like, wait, did we lose all the VODs?
No, we're fine, we're fine.
Thanks for reminding me, by the way. I got my challenge.
Oh yeah, give me the getting chased for 60 seconds challenge at the very end. Okay, now I'm good.
Yeah, I'm looking up other games I got because I got the there was a Humble Bundle that I picked up. It was for couch co-op games, but 2 of the games I got were 20XX, which I've heard great things about, and Wargroove.
I remember looking at 20XX and thinking, wow, this game looks cool, but man, this art looks like shit. And then I went back to it. It was like, did they completely change the art assets? I think they did.
Yeah, I'm honestly I'm honestly more of a Mega Man X fan than a classic fan. And
Zero and ZX.
Honestly, I tried playing 0-1 and I did not like it.
Fair enough. I like Edgy Man.
Yeah, it's a good thing, but I need to go back to those because I've heard the first one is the worst one, and then after that it gets really good.
I went back to it. Like, I played the collection, Mega Man Zero collection. I didn't play that much, but I played a bit, and I was shocked how hard Mega Man 01 is, as well as I was shocked how short those levels are whenever you do the save scumming feature that they added.
Yeah, my biggest problem with Mega Man Zero is I'm not a fan of how they changed some of the systems. Like, the entire Pixie system, I think, is a dumb idea.
Cyber Elf?
Cyber Elf, yeah.
I did not like, whenever I was replaying it, I was like, I don't really care for this, but I like Sword.
Yeah, and I know Mega Man, I know 0, 2, and 3 apparently have things where you have to get a certain rank to get boss weapons.
I can barely remember. I played the shit out of ZX, though. I'm super sad that ZX Advent is never getting a sequel, because that is a hard cliffhanger the hard mode ends on.
Alright, those games are the Metroidvanias, right?
I believe that's what you can consider them. Yeah, it's a sequel to the Zero series, but they have very little direct connection. Like, it's clearly sequels. Like, they even show a cutscene art of like previous characters from Zero, but yeah, they never directly mention Zero.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like a Metroidvania. There's different directions you can go.
Yeah, speaking of Metroidvanias, I gotta go back to Lament of Innocence.
I'm looking forward to that new one that Konami's making. They're actually making a video game for once.
Wait, what game? What?
Which one?
It's like here, new Konami game, Gen Fumetsu. What's it called again? Here it's like.
Yeah, for some reason right now, I'm watching some
Getsu Fumaden Undying Moon.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm watching some old Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite clips.
Alright, I'm looking at the trailer.
You posted it?
Oh, here I can post it here if you want.
Yeah, so
I'm looking at it now.
I mean, like for the people who are who don't want to bother getting the fucking link.
Ooh, this looks pretty.
Yeah, I'll put it in voice chat.
Okay, it's
It's a It's like a Metroidvania. It's a 2D roguelike type game.
Oh, this looks pretty. I'm probably not gonna get it, but it's very pretty.
Yeah, I like the art style.
And me not getting it is why Konami's never making another game after this.
Yeah, speaking of games someone will never make. Anybody here pick up Balan Wonderworld?
Ha!
We played the demo in here.
Correction, I played the demo. You
Yes,
watched
he
in
played.
horror.
I watched in horror. A few of us did. Woo!
Yeah, I was actually talking to a lot of friends who picked it up. They have said the game did fix things from the demo, but still, that demo was a bad idea.
Going off of the Donkey video, granted it's Donkey, but like it does not look that good.
That's the one time I would firmly say that Donkey was probably in the right for that one. Hey, the Ninja Gaiden collection is up on Steam.
I don't even have anything against Donkey. I think he's a funny guy.
Honestly, might pick up them on PS5, but
So, my big problem with Donkey is that I feel like he's one of those funny men who tries to like very thinly tread the line between actually being serious about his reviews, but then actually just trying to be like a funny haha man. But in reality, it seems like he takes it a lot more seriously than people seem to think.
So I looked it up. Orange. Yeah, apparently you cannot play with the mouse and keyboard. You have to play with the controller.
For what?
Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Oh, I mean that's understandable. I do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that they have that. The one thing I know is apparently Sigma 1 and 2 are not the best versions of the game.
I mean, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah. And at least it doesn't have original 3.
It is a little weird that it's being sold. They're being sold separately though.
Oh no, there's a bundle. It's $40.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked it's not 60.
I like it when games are nice and affordable.
Yeah, the only 60 collection I remember getting, and it was kind of worth it. The Yakuza collection.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, but that's like, you gotta kind of support Yakuza.
Yeah.
I want these like very niche Sega titles to get more traction in the West. That's why I bought Sakura Wars. It's really cool. And by cool, I mean I played it once and I thought it was pretty okay, and then it needs better combat and everything else.
Yeah, I need to play through. I have Yakuza 5 and 6, but I think I'm probably gonna take. Yeah, I'll probably play through 5 and 6, but not go through Judgment until the PS5 edition gets like cheaper, because I think.
Just play Yakuza 7. I'm begging you. That game goes on sale and it's so good.
Yeah, I want to play Yakuza 7, but
genuinely one of the best JRPGs I've played in a really long time.
Yeah, the last JRPG I played was really the best. Because I replayed Kingdom Hearts 3 on PS5.
Ugh, stinky.
I'll say one thing: it is better on PS5.
Doctor.
Oh, Doctor. Oh fuck! It's the Doctor.
Okay.
Oh yep, he's already here. I've seen him. I've seen the face of the funny man.
So, Doctor.
Oh god damn it! Yeah, he's still after me.
Just out of curiosity, how much would me talking about an off-topic thing hurt your playing of this game?
Not too much, at the very least.
I just wanted to make sure that if I do talk about something off-topic, it's not going to distract you.
Yeah, go. Oh. And he's leaving me behind. Good.
He's on me.
He might be on me with that. I'm just doing better. He got me in bad with one, but I think he has either distressing or things that increase his radius.
First, I can probably fix this one because I have a toolbox. Ugh.
Oh wow, he's on the other side of the map.
And fixed.
Yeah, I know Doctor got that new mechanic.
Wow, this guy really sucks. He's so bad.
Yeah, I know the Doctor got
let me heal you. Where'd you go?
I'm over in I'm in the farm right now. The hell's gonna reactivate? Can I reactivate red herring? Oh no, probably because it got fixed.
I'm coming.
Yeah, here.
Red
herring. Oh,
there you are. Yep. Hit me up.
Inactive one.
It's worth mentioning my thing for this character is that I have to open the door, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I have a challenge right now where I have to let other survivors in. So, I'm not sure how much I will get out of that.
Danka. Oh, cool, it's another one. Yeah, you go help him, I'll go deal with this generator.
Do you want me to help him, or...?
I'm going for it.
Okay.
He's going for distance.
Okay, yeah, he's on the hill and he's going.
He's like guarding the hook super hard now.
Oh, he doesn't know how to play.
Yeah, he's he's literally just standing at the hook. So.
Yeah. He's gonna be an asshole about it. Like I only do standing at the hook if I'm like, you know what, you're the last one and the gate's open. I'm keeping you, everybody else can go.
I don't have borrowed time, so I can't
I'm sure he'll be fine. I think once he realizes that people are doing other things, he'll probably try and leave.
He's leaving.
Oh, leaving? Okay.
Oh, he left for a bit.
Oh! I am not used to seeing the insanity effects. I love going sicko mode, it's my favorite. Oh, great.
Well, I saved him and gave him borrowed time, so that's all I can really do.
Alright, I repaired this one a little bit. I'm gonna use the creative distraction. Oh, never mind. Fuck.
Oh, he jumped in a locker. Does he have DS? Nope, he's just dead. Wow, he tunneled him to death.
I can't tell if he's really good or if he's just an asshole.
He's just an asshole. He just stood at the hook until he died, basically.
Oh, come on! I thought I was fast enough. Sorry.
I'm on the other side of the map fixing things.
I'm in the basement.
The baby?
Yes, the baby.
He's just gonna guard you, so I'm just gonna do this generator.
Yeah, do your best. I probably shouldn't take the chance.
Oh wow.
He's going back to the... Oh no, he's on me. He's on me. He's going back now.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Oh, he's just standing on me. He's chasing me.
Okay,
I'm pretty far away.
Yeah, I'm pretty far away from you. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna fix this generator.
Oh fuck, yeah, okay, I'm gonna die.
He's still chasing me.
I'm in struggle mode.
He's still chasing me.
I don't think you're gonna be able to save me. Yep.
Man, I'm looking at that get to Fuma thing, the thumbnail, and just seeing the little Konami name is filling me with feelings of both yay and ugh. Like, yay, I like that logo. Wait, no, I don't like that logo, but I also like seeing it on a game.
I have mixed feelings about this logo at the moment.
Extremely mixed.
Who is pinging me, I wonder? No. Phantasy Star.
Is it Roboot?
No, it's a friend who really likes Phantasy Star.
They should talk to Roboot.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit about Phantasy Star Online.
That's fine. I also don't care about MMOs in general.
I actually give an exception to FF14.
He's chasing me, so
I should play that sometime, but like I saw gameplay of it and it's like, this does not look like something that would entertain me. Like, I saw gameplay
Well,
of guys.
Bone.
I
Lucky
played-
for you, there's a free trial that lets you play to level 60.
I'm aware.
I played it for like 30 hours and it was not worth my time at all.
Like, the thing is, like, I saw gameplay and it was like guys standing in the same spot, occasionally moving, just hitting, and then the number went up.
Bone, trust me, that's not what the gameplay is like.
It isn't? Alright, it's just what I saw.
Oh wow, you got mine.
You get movement options. There's shit going on there, trust me.
Alright. And I wish I liked SWTOR. I wish I did. That game has a lot of cool stuff in it.
Ah yes, BioWare.
Yeah.
Before they you know.
Before F.
Yes. And then and I'm not sure if people are excited or not for the Mass Effect remaster.
I mean, it's just Mass Effect, isn't it?
Like, if it's just Mass Effect, that's fine by me. I don't care if they change the camera shits or whatever, it's fine.
As long as it looks better than the bad remasters of other games.
Like, yeah, there's a very low bar to clear with a remaster of a video game, and unfortunately some of them just don't make the fucking mark. God knows, what is it, fucking, the Batman one looks like shit.
Mass Effect is getting a new game, right?
Yes.
At some point.
Apparently.
Yeah, like I just remember a trailer saying Mass Effect will continue or something.
If you want to try and go find a Jenner, the hatch, I'm good because I'm just gonna kill myself on Hook.
I'm doing the last gen. I'm probably gonna finish it before it gets here.
Yeah, no, I don't think he has barbecue or anything. But
I can save you.
Oh, okay. Wait, where did he shock me? What the fuck?
I'm just gonna go for saving you, I think.
He is completely campable, so like he's not a. Yeah, so another friend was talking in a different server, and
I can save you.
Yeah, I went back to GTA 5's campaign for a bit to test out the music settings.
Mhm.
Because I know that that game on the PC version you can actually put music in.
Yeah.
So I put the entire Nier Automata soundtrack.
Hmm.
So now I can listen to music while. God, I'm sorry. Do you have anything that like helps you get up or?
No.
Shit. So okay, I'm gonna take this guy for a ride then.
What helps you get up? In Cyberpunk, what makes you a criminal? It's getting cock.
Getting cock.
I hope you saw that, Orange.
Well, I'm dead. I don't see anything. I see I see the menu.
Oh, you can't spectate?
No,
You can spectate.
oh, I didn't know that shit. All right. God, can I pay off UPS to deliver my fucking my Nier shit earlier? Apparently, it's coming between 12:45 and 4 p.m. on Friday.
Yeah, but I went back to that game's campaign, and something I realized is just the villains are so boring. For like GTA 5. I know the other GTA games apparently have really good villains, but 5's just don't really leave much of an impression.
Yeah, no. I feel like what is it? GTA has just kind of become like it's very much I don't think there's ever going to be another GTA game again. I think we just have the multiplayer forever now because it makes too much money and it's so little effort.
Yeah.
We put in a funny little new car that has jetpacks on it. Pay 30 real-world dollars.
Well, that was a completely boring game. And now he's just on me. Okay, if you guys are good for one more, I should be good for one more.
Yeah, sure, I'm fine.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about the Nostalgia Critic.
We need enough people for private matches, because these queue times suck.
Oh yeah, they really do. I know you probably know him as a U-Kick, or whatever the fuck it is, or Pandemonic. But that's Cap, and I believe he is also trying to get back in the Dead by Davy, so he might be able to join up for that at the very least.
Yeah, we need to get people on here.
Oh yeah, it was ranked 19.
Hey Bone, you want to learn a new video game?
Huh? What?
I was making a joke about maybe you want to play Dead by Davy with us.
Yavato died.
Not right now. Like, I don't know. Like, I've played this game before. I enjoyed playing Killer, but yeah, like just right now, I'm kind of learning kanji.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm studying the Japanese moon runes.
Oh god. Every time I think about the fact that people have called me a weeb in the past, and it's true, when given an opportunity to buy lunch, I got gyoza, sushi, pocky, and those little chocolate fucking panda bears, and a Mountain Dew.
I fucking love pocky. I actually really like pocky. It's really fun to eat. Yeah, you can tell that I'm not a weeb because I'm actually learning the language. Real weebs don't do
He's
that.
not even gonna give you Hatch.
Wow.
Did he not even give you fucking Hatch? Oh my god.
Real weebs only know 10 words, if not less.
Hey, it's only Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? Fuck.
Yeah, my mom thought it was fucking Wednesday on Tuesday.
Time is a foreign concept to me now.
Yeah, he had distressing and unrelenting.
Oh yeah, Orange. So you mentioned I'm curious, do you have Space Marine, that game?
I know I have Mechanicus on GOG. My other Warhammer games are... I have Prophecy, Martyr, Total Warhammer 2, Warhammer Space Marine, Vermintide, and Vermintide 2.
Oh, so you do got Space Marine.
Also,
All right.
40k Dawn of War Game of the Year edition.
That's cool, fine. If you are going to play Dawn of War, it might not work in HD, but I know how to get it working in HD. It's a bit of a process, but it's not hard. It takes you like 5 minutes.
Oh, where'd you go? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm pretty tired.
All right. Okay.
But yes, Space Marine is a weird game.
Fun playing with you guys.
Alright, cool. I'll just go do killer stuff now.
Alright, see you later.
See you later. Here, we can go back to the main area now.
Space Marine is a weird game because that game is a totally fine third-person shooter.
Oh yeah, like I played it. I played through it.
But here's the thing, it's way better. It's like a legitimately great game if you actually know the lore.
Anyways, here I will transition back to regular gen.
I want to do the side objectives first because I don't like holdout on this map. It's
We're
the worst
back.
map to get.
We're just playing
Oh.
Outbreak.
Yeah,
And I
this
guess
is
for the
worst.
time being, I'll probably just cut the stream here. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.